Happy WrestleMania week. Go Home Raw is here. It is time. Time to rock and roll, boys and girls. We are on the home stretch to WrestleMania 35, 6 days away. Go Home Raw tonight, go home SmackDown tomorrow, and then it's just the countdown. We sit here and wait. Potentially big show tonight. Stephanie apparently is opening up Monday Night Raw to make some big announcement regarding the Women's Championship match at WrestleMania. She's either going to announce both titles on the line or she's going to announce a unification. All right, we're looking good. Michael Cole said it was going to shake WrestleMania to its foundation, so it might actually be a unification match. I don't know. We'll find that out. Brock is on the show. The show is loaded tonight, so hopefully WWE will not give us a shitty WrestleMania go-home show. This should be a really easy show to get right. We'll see how it goes. How's everybody doing? Gonna be a busy week for us. Jesse, Shadowrock, Jose, David, Joey, Diehard, how wheezy. Good to see you, Jake and Johnny and Rude Killer and Vash. Hopefully we'll have a nice, fun audience in here tonight. I'm in WrestleMania mode, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I love this time of year, and I just try my best to have fun, even if it seems like it's a weaker WrestleMania card. I'm still all in on this. The Ice Thief, thank you for that super chat right off the bat, buddy. I appreciate it. You're going to SmackDown tomorrow in Baltimore, and you hope Raw is good. Yeah, I hope so too, and I really hope SmackDown is good for you tomorrow in Baltimore. Where's Raw tonight? DC? This is like Batista's kind of stomping ground here. Yeah, I might actually get some cheers in this if they do a segment with him and Hunter tonight. Oh, that glorious theme music. Love it. I told y'all listen to my video today? I told y'all what I like to do when I hear this song. Oh, God. The reason we have the women's division at all is because of Stephanie McMahon, her and the Bellas. Yeah, had it not been for them, we wouldn't even have this women's main event. Oh, Vontae, you're in the building. You're in the building here, or you're in the building for Raw? Good to see you, man. Kitties are fine. I hope they leave us alone. Will you please stop talking so your fucking music shuts off?
I can't believe that we're just 6 days away from WrestleMania.
I just said that, Stephanie. Don't copy me.
Match is about to get even bigger when I add a fourth competitor, me.
I was about to say, huh?
Oh, come on, guys. Can't you take an April Fool's joke? I mean, come on, I got you, like...
No, you didn't get us, you idiot.
For the first time in 35 years, our women...
Debs 30, what's up? Eric, how are you?
of WrestleMania.
We'll see what this big announcement by Stephanie is.
Breaking news is that when the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey faces the new SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair and the man Becky Lynch, all titles will be on the line.
But what exactly does that mean?
One woman will bring home all the gold on the grandest stage of them all.
Oh, okay.
Because this Sunday at WrestleMania, 3 of the WWE's greatest athletes will step foot in that ring. They will put their bodies on the line and leave their hearts and souls on the mat. Because this Sunday at WrestleMania, it's winner takes all.
Yeah, see, that's what they should do. I mean, now that if you're gonna waste the time of raping poor Asuka out of her belt, you better put both titles on the line, otherwise what the fuck did you do it for? So, that, in and of itself, in a vacuum, I like that idea. I like both belts being on the line. First ever women's main event of WrestleMania, you want all the gold front and center there. I got no issue with that. It's how they did it, you know? They decided last week, oh, maybe you should move the SmackDown title, you know? Why don't you think of this shit back in November? And build for it that way. Maybe Asuka could have even been involved in this thing somehow. God, Vince, you crazy bastard. Here comes Brock. Holy shit, we get Stephanie, then Brock. Right off the bat, I got some super chats coming in. Thanks for the $2, Rude Killer. Which will be the better show, TakeOver or 35? I don't know. They're going to be two different types of shows. One card has 15 matches, the other has 5. One card is 3 times longer than the other. It's hard to judge. Fans might like TakeOver better, but if all the matches come through at WrestleMania 35 and they're all good, it's going to be hard to beat that. Taylor Moyes, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate Becky Lynch to win women's tag belts tonight. By herself? That would be awesome. So it's winner take all, so there's not going to be 2 champions at the end of that. They're not going for the Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit moment. Let's see what Brock has to say, or Heyman has to say, that is. Yes, Max, you heard me right. Not speaking German. Man, I love that they didn't do a commercial in between Stephanie and Brock. Stephanie made that announcement pretty quick. I mean, why did she do that on the stage? That was weird. I know, Anthony, I was going to drop it like it's hot, but I'm only 1 beer in, so I had some restraint. I don't know, Last Arcade. The only Saudi Arabia influence I think it might have on a title match would be with Daniel Bryan. Brock could very well retain, but I don't think it's because of Saudi Arabia. Joey G, thanks, buddy. $5, you're the best. Have you seen I have seen the WrestleMania set, you guys. I did a stream on Saturday. Live episode, 534. I talked about that, and some of you tweeted me the picture. It looked awesome. Yeah, similar looking canopy too. Yeah, I saw the picture. I'm interested. I always like seeing the WrestleMania set. Let's listen to what Heyman's saying here. I mean, Seth's got to come out here, right? Epic Gaming, what's up? Kristen Reynolds, how about I turn the camera to my taint and you can get a big whiff of that? Why don't you come up here? Pay your cable bill, you dumbass. Costs like no money at all to watch Monday Night Raw. Go to McDonald's. They're always hiring. Always. I agree, Jesse K. Thanks for the $2, dude. You hope Seth comes flying out with a chair? I do too. He's got to make an appearance here. Let's go home show. Thanks, Anthony Garcia. I appreciate that super chat. I didn't fool anybody this year. I was hoping for a lot more dislikes. I was hoping for a lot more people trashing me in the comments, but everybody knew it was an April Fool's joke. But I think everybody still liked it. Last year I fooled a shit ton of people.
Is what you make out of it. Because Brock Lesnar and I will then simply go out to dinner and discuss what's next in the career of Brock Lesnar. Because Seth Rollins, I'll tell you this in advance, you're just an afterthought to Brock Lesnar.
There comes Seth. They haven't had any sort of physical confrontation since the crazy F5s that Seth took a few weeks back, right? Because the one thing you have to say about this match that we haven't even talked about, this match will probably be pretty good. You know, Seth and Brock have had some good ones in the past. I just hope it's not a letdown. I hope it's not a letdown like Brock and Ambrose was. Like, I hope this is good. Really want Seth to win, but I'm becoming less and less convinced every day.
This is the biggest match of my career this Sunday at WrestleMania, but Brock, what you don't understand is it is also the biggest match of your career. Because after WrestleMania, everything changes for you. You can't just waltz in here, push people around, make demands like a big bully you are, no.
I like Seth standing up to him.
Nobody wants you here.
Hey, Seth's kind of right about that. I want you here, Brock. I still like you. You being champion for 2 years just kind of bothers me, that's all. Otherwise, you're fabulous. You can do it, Seth. Ooh, good question on the super chat there. I'll answer that in a second, Joey and Jesse.
I'm gonna take your title. There's not a damn thing you can do about it.
Why do people say that? Yeah, there's something Brock can do about it. He can fight back. He doesn't have to let you. SmackDown drug prices sign. That's hilarious. Yep, there we go. Oh, kicked him in the nuts? Oh, curb stomp him. Come on. Did he just dick kick him? And he's still eating a German? A wounded beast is a lethal beast. Dude got kicked in the nuts and he's still F5ing. No, there we go. Second one. I don't think that's legal on Sunday. It's a straight up match, right? You hit him with a super kick and then the stomp. Nailed him. I don't know, with Seth getting the final momentum here heading into WrestleMania, I think Brock's gonna retain somehow, man. Yikes. Alright, let me catch up on some super chats here because we will probably be hitting commercial. Joey G, match I'm most excited for. This one's gonna be good in the ring, I think Brock and Seth, but it's kind of not the forefront right now. I guess I'm equally excited about all of them. I think Kofi and Bryan will be fun, provided they actually do the contract signing tomorrow. Nothing goofy happens. Main event, obviously. Other than that, I'm just mildly interested in Shane and Miz and Triple H and Batista. So I'm going to go with the three big ones, the three big title matches. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Jesse K, your favorite thing about WWE is definitely the fans. Yeah, me too, if you heard my video today. It's a good thing that we have, sane, rational level-headed people to help educate naive people like myself who've only been watching wrestling since the 70s. I need to be told when guys have poor move sets and fake leukemia and stuff. Like, I need those fans to educate me, and I'm glad that they're here to do that. The wrestling fans are what makes wrestling so great. They're just wonderful people. So kind-hearted, too. Mike Witt, thanks for the $5, buddy. I know I should get over it, but I still feel bad for Asuka. She deserved better. Love to see Asuka destroy all three of them and turn heel. I feel the same way, dude. I feel bad for Asuka too, you know. And I've tried to be the only one that can say I'm okay about it for this reason, and I'm not okay about it for this reason. Everybody else seems to be 100% one way or the other. I am really, really, really happy that the SmackDown title is in the main event. I can't imagine anybody would be upset about that. What I'm upset about is how they just decided this shit over breakfast on Tuesday and decided to take a completely different turn. Really, you know, kicking Asuka to the curb hardcore with this decision. Maybe it's a sacrifice that needed to be made, whatever, but they should have had this in mind around Survivor Series time when they started realizing that Ronda was developing a rivalry with Becky and Charlotte, especially since both of those ladies were like already champion, weren't they? So, you know, Becky had won the belt at Evolution. You know, Charlotte could have won at TLC instead of Asuka, and then you could still do the three-way without having to fuck over Asuka. There's just so many different ways they could have gone about this. Or even add Asuka to the match outright. This is an annoying rap song here. Is that NSYNC? Oh, that's the Backstreet Boys. So yeah, it's like, I wish they could have just done it differently. I think it's great for the first ever female main event to have a winner-take-all type of match with two titles. It makes the SmackDown title feel as important as Raw, where prior to this it did not. Even with the belt on Asuka and have her having a one-on-one match with Mandy Rose or someone else, you know, it would be a secondary title. You know, it would be, you know, diminished by default because of what's going on with the Raw title. So putting that belt in the main event is actually the right decision. They should have executed it better. It's stupid the way they did it. Let's see, who else am I missing? Jesse K, another $2. You are awesome. Nutshots equals chair. Oh, good evening, Catherine. You're in the house. This is it. Last Raw. Rocksmith, 1988. Thank you, dude, for the $5. You're awesome. Yes, I caught John Oliver's segment. I had a couple of tweets about it today. Loved it. I don't watch much shit on TV, but Last Week Tonight is a show that I regularly watch. I watch a lot of like The Daily Show and shit like that too. But John Oliver's fucking brilliant. And he's called out WWE before, and he didn't tell us anything that we didn't already know. It's just it was delivered brilliantly. He's hilariously funny and goddamn savage, and it was a great segment. I mean, this stuff does need to be addressed. You know, how WWE has been allowed to get away with the shit they've gotten away with for so long. Wasn't all perfect. They used a 21-year-old interview clip from Bret Hart that was recorded just days after the screw job. So naturally, he's going to be a little ticked off at Vince McMahon. So I think they should have picked something a little bit more recent. But other than that, I thought the segment was great and spoke a lot of truths that we already knew. You know, as wrestling fans, we just kind of have to swallow it and accept that WWE internally is a little bit fucked up here and there. Especially with the Saudi Arabia stuff and everything. And here we are watching WrestleMania anyway. So I guess we're all hypocrites, right? But hopefully, you know, John Oliver has a voice, you know, and that caught on. You know, people have been talking about this shit all day. So that might be the beginning of, you know, people taking notice and speaking up and saying, hey, no, WWE, you need to start doing shit differently. This independent contractor stuff is horse shit and always has been. But yeah, love the segment. Probably not the greatest WWE day for WWE. Vince is probably pissed. Let's sue them. But I'm curious if WWE will try to, like, make some sort of a subtle dig at John Oliver, because if there's one thing WWE does not want to do is get in a battle of wits with that guy, they gonna lose. So if they do want to, like, bark back some subtle way, be careful. Don't poke the bear.
Yeah, well, he had it coming anyway. Besides, I'm not a champion. Yet.
What's up, Caruso? Alright, here come the tag champs. Barry, what's up, man? Good to see you in here. Thanks for the $2. Most annoying person you have ever had to work with? I have several. I mean, I've worked full-time my entire life. I've been a full-time employee somewhere for the last 26 years, and I've worked with a lot of annoying mofos. One kind of recently. She's gone now. She doesn't work with me anymore, but she was awful. She sounded like, she had like a voice like Fran Drescher, and she was really annoying. And she was real bossy, and she wasn't a boss. And I had to get on her more than once, being like, you need to stop bossing people around, you know? It's not your job. She had a big-ass, gross mouth. She looked like she could gnaw through a brick. She was annoying. I don't miss her. Beth is in the ring. Peyton. Peyton Royce is my favorite. Natalya, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I absolutely cannot stand her wrestling attire and her ring gear at all. Can you be more over the top? Yeah, Peyton Royce is stupidly gorgeous. Hey, dude. I'm doing a live stream. Can you go bother your brother or something? Have they mentioned or have they advertised any kickoff matches yet? Come on, buddy. Or are they just going to wait until Sunday to do that? You got to sit here. You want to sit still, buddy. There.
Wait. You know that Sasha and Bailey, as soon as they won the Women's Tag Team Championships, that's all they want. They want the best competition.
Yeah, there is one thing I will. Oh, I didn't know WWE invited John Oliver to come learn more about their company. There is very good things that WWE does. I mean, he was just talking about the bad things. He could do a segment talking about the good things if he wanted, but what he talked about and what he pointed out was extremely necessary. Somebody needed to point that out. But for every wrestler that's disgruntled, you also find one that loves working for Vince McMahon, that praises him, saying, hey, he really helped me out. He took care of me when I was injured, or he helped me buy a house, or, you know, he gave me time off when I was having trouble at home, or he paid for my rehab, or, you know, Vince has a kind-hearted side to him. He definitely does. But it is possible to be a little bit of both. You know, my boss, my mentor, somebody that taught me a lot of what I know about the restaurant business, he had a very cutthroat side to him. And even though I loved him like a father, there were sides of him that I saw the way he treated other people that I thought was wrong and fucked up. So, you know, it's not like, you know, it's not like Vince is all bad, you know, but he's definitely not all good either. So there's a lot of shit that WWE gets away with. And this is different, you know, John Oliver, he's not like, he's a huge wrestling fan. By the way, we got some tag match going on here. That it's a 6-man or an 8-woman that nobody cares about with all the participants for WrestleMania. Very original creative team coming up with this. But one thing that's different about the John Oliver thing is that he's not like someone like Phil Mushnick, who was just a vile, repugnant, fucking asshole who had it out for professional wrestling. Wanted wrestling to go away. Wanted to abolish the entire industry. John Oliver doesn't want to do that. In between all of his Vince trashing, he was marking out for clips of WWE, talking about how great the product is. So he's just pointing out things as a fan of professional wrestling that need to be said. He's not trying to destroy the WWE like Phil Mushnick was, or a lot of other people that have like attacked or gone after, have some sort of a weird vendetta against WWE. John Oliver isn't saying anything that's not true, where Phil Mushnick, when you go back and read his stuff that he used to write on the WWE, extremely stupid, extremely one-sided, and extremely poorly researched. He wasn't stating facts at all, you know? And it reeked of his vendetta. You could feel it in his words that he wrote. You didn't get that vibe from John Oliver. He just wants shit to be made right, that's all. He doesn't want Vince McMahon to die and WWE to go out of business. He wants WWE to start doing shit right. Totally different, you know. Commercial break in this riveting 8-woman tag. Let me catch up on some super chats. Oh gosh, where are we? Jesse K, thank you so much. I'm so glad Beth is back, even though till WrestleMania. Yeah, I guess she's only back for a short time. I don't even know how this got started. It seemed kind of random that they did the angle with her at what, the chamber maybe, right? Where the hell did they do that? Whenever the hell she was brought in. Well, got an ambulance going by. Thank you for the $9.99, Brett. You are the man. I appreciate that, and WWE Network on you this month. You are awesome. Thumbs up, show, and Mania is on me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let me look. Are you on Twitter, Brett? Tweet me something, and I'll shoot you a follow. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, I remember that Colin Coward said something else too. That guy's a douche. Undertaker with health insurance, right? Yeah, and thank you for that, Rude Killer. I appreciate it. You know, but one thing they don't say, yes, even though these, I just got a like from Brian Zane on my phone. Even though, what the fucking was my train of thought? Oh yeah, even though these wrestlers are treated like independent contractors and they don't have health insurance, and a lot of them as they get older have to have GoFundMe campaigns to pay for surgeries and shit like that. While you're there and while you're, you know, if you're a big star, you are making a ton of money. You have plenty of money to afford health insurance on your own. So a lot of times, you know, if you only have a couple of windows there where you're actually making money, be smart with your money. Save it, put it away. Get yourself insurance, get yourself covered. Do something with your money to set yourself up for the future if the money's not going to keep flowing in. It's also about just your personal finances and how you handle that. So I think the wrestlers, especially in WWE now, are paid enough to where they should be able to handle their health insurance. It sucks that they don't have it, and it sucks that, and it's shitty that WWE doesn't give it to them, but it's not like they can't afford it. It's what happens after their careers and all of that. You know, like Piper said, he can't collect on his retirement until he's 65, but he died at 61. You know, so things definitely have to change, but wrestlers are compensated well. They make money, especially the people on the main roster and stuff. They get percentages from everywhere. It's shitty they don't get in health insurance. I don't know how WWE gets away with that shit, but it's manageable if you just manage your finances properly, you know? Look at Mick Foley, exactly. Now, that's not the case for everybody. Some wrestlers might only make money for 2 years, 3 years. And that might not be enough to set yourself up for life, but you know, you still have to consider your future. Is all I'm saying. Like, I'll tell you what, I'd rather be an independent contractor making $600 grand a year than having with no insurance, than having a full-time job and making $100 grand a year with insurance. You know, so it evens out. You know, in the long run, most wrestlers, I'm sure, are very happy with their bank accounts. And while, yes, things could be better, things aren't exactly that bad either. All right, what are the fucking teams in this? So we got the Champs teaming with Natty and Beth against the Iconics and Rikishi and Haku. Dominique, thanks for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Vince locked in a room to watch Wrestle Kingdom. Yeah, that's what I said. Once a year, he locks himself in his room and says, "Do not disturb me. I want to watch New Japan." Vince is very much aware of the other promotions, and he watches a lot of independent wrestling. He loves it. He's a huge mark. Peyton, I like the lighter hair on Peyton. That's a good look for her. Oh yeah, Catherine, they're paying an arm and a leg for health insurance. I have no doubt. Probably also why WWE is, you know, involved in politics. You know, they're probably trying to get a foot in the door just so they can help, you know, maybe affect and shape some of these laws and like little things that they can do to get away with shit like this. You got that right. Kevin Dunn eating spaghetti. You should have seen it. It was a thing of beauty. Nia and Tamina don't even want to tag in? I'll tag you, Peyton. Tag your annoying partner. You know that girl I was telling you about, the annoying employee that I worked with? Billy Kay kind of reminds me of her. Loud ass voice. Joey G, have I seen Jim Cornette's impression of Kevin Dunn? Of course I have. Thanks for the $2. Oh yeah, he's got probably the best one. Lisa, my background heritage? I'm kind of a mutt. I got a lot of Polish and German and some Swedish, I think. I have some family in Poland and some family in Sweden and some German, I think. Yeah, so I'm white. White as hell. Beth is still strong as hell, man. Ooh, careful. You alright, Peyton? It's a little rough landing there. Mike Witt, thanks for the $2. You are not excited for WrestleMania. Okay. All caps, too, so I believe you. Yeah, Beth does look... What is with WWE's obsession with the barricade spots? You guys have to help me on this. Do we or do we not see a barricade spot on every Monday Night Raw? It's usually involving Strowman. That's her name, the Samoan Slaughterhouse? That's graphic. Phoenix and Tamina. Man. Beth, you alright? History guy, Baron Corbin versus Jinder Mahal at WrestleMania next year, only if it's in the main event. That's the only way I'll accept that match. It has to close the show, because you can't just give that shit away in the opening card or in the mid card. That has to close the show. If it doesn't, I'm totally canceling my network. Poor Peyton's backpedaling. Go easy on her, Beth. You almost dropped her a minute ago. That's it for old Peyton. I like Peyton Royce. I like the Iconics in NXT. They don't feel close to as special, but I like her better than Billie Kay for sure. Something's wrong with Natalya. That outfit is just stupid. Yeah, Catherine, you're kind of all rolled into one. I was so impressed when we were in LA. You got us parking, and your Spanish speaking saved me all sorts of headaches. Tongue tacos and all that stuff. Harry, you haven't missed much so far. Or actually, you have. Stephanie announced that all belts will be on the line. She didn't say it was going to be a unification. She just said all the titles are on the line. Winner take all. And then Brock and Seth had a small segment, little brawl. Seth kicked him in the dick twice, curb stomped him. Which is kind of a bad omen, I feel like. I think maybe Seth might lose now since he kind of got the better of Brock tonight. I'm a little worried. Oh, Bubbinator, from when I lived in the Southeast, oh my god, the pollen was horrible. The pollen is a little bit around here, too. There's just a slight dusting on my car. But back in North Carolina, it would be like an inch thick. Crazy. Batista, you got a fabulous outfit as usual. Yo, what's going on in your neck? I love that that's like Batista's new attire. Like, that's what he wears. Some weird shirt and a sports coat. No, she wasn't actually. She was like annoying like Billie Kay is. They look nothing alike. My coworker was not sexy at all. Yeah, the Black and Ricochet have a title match tonight, right? Are they gonna do this? No plans to go to Tampa yet for next year's WrestleMania. That's a bit far. I really want to go to a WrestleMania. Would like to get them a little bit closer to me. Texas, Arizona, something like that. Maybe I can pull WrestleMania off next year. I would like to go one of these years. Maybe my next year, my audience will grow a little bit where I can actually go do and, you know, have a full-on meet and greet or whatever. Would be fun to do that one time. I kind of wish they were a little closer to me, though. That's why I didn't go to this year to 35. Like, New York is just, it's tough for me to pull off way out here. Saving up for Mania 39. I know Mania will be here in LA at some point in the near future. When that stadium is done, probably Las Vegas too. So I've got some Manias coming my way in the near future. So I might just hold out for one of them instead of making a trip all the way across the country. And then 2 weeks later, after that WrestleMania, they announced that they're going to be here the next year. I'm like, shit. I'd actually like to know a couple years in advance where the Manias are going to be. Y'all are graphic tonight. Alright, pretty good audience. Nearly 300 people in here. We all help me out and hook me up with a like. Try to get them likes up and make sure you subscribe. It's going to be a very busy week on the channel. The next 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, I've got watch-alongs. They're already done. They're in the can, ready to be released. One will come tomorrow. The other will come Wednesday. This coming Thursday will be my WrestleMania predictions video. I'm going to do those podcast style. Friday, after TakeOver, I'll be up here with a live stream. Saturday, you'll get another watch-along. And then Sunday, I'll be reacting all day to WrestleMania. That's the schedule. It's going to be a fun weekend. Down nice, I kind of agree. I think Flair should have gotten a small run, even if it was just a short one. Hogan's was only a month. Put the belt back on Flair. I thought they were going to do it. It was that match in Greenville a couple of years after he came back with Triple H. And it was a title match. And he came damn close to winning it. And then that was the night that they did the tribute to him after the show. I thought they should have given it to him that night, maybe. Like, have him win it, and then he can drop it right back to Triple H. It's not like Triple H is above winning the belt back, you know?
If there's one thing I know, it's pizza. And that's pizza. With a bunch of bacon on it.
Reading some tweets right now. Pardon me. Oh, there's David Robinson with an awesome screenshot of me. The big trifecta TV. That looks awesome. I sent that about a half an hour ago. Yeah, I'm just kind of scrolling down, catching up on some tweets here. All right, we got some... Oh, you got Butters in the house. Oh, wow, your seats are good for Monday Night Raw. You are right next to the stage. That looks good, too. Nice. Thanks for the tweets, y'all. Oh, yeah, Beefcake Hall of Fame. That's right. That was announced today. We had a feeling it was going to be Beefer. Wow, now we got Batista coming out. This is a front-loaded Monday Night Raw. A lot of shit going down already in the first hour. Yeah, Hector, I've already talked about the John Oliver piece. I've tweeted a little bit about it as well, so you can check that out if you want. Batista! Is he actually coming down to the ring? That's right, yeah, it's your hometown, right, Batista? Yeah, Beefcake was one of the rumored names. I mean, it's funny. I gotta show my friend and I, the one that I used to go to all the wrestling shows with back in the day, he was texting me today from North Carolina. We had the funniest exchange. He called me and I couldn't answer him. I'm like, hey, sorry, I can't answer. And he goes, okay, what's going on with the Hall of Fame class? Is this the most hated group by their peers to ever get in? And I didn't think about that. I'm like, yeah, it kind of is. And then he says that it has an outlet store vibe to it. So my friend thinks that the Hall of Fame is an outlet store this year, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's a whole lot of heat. Honky, Beefcake, DX, lot of heat. Everybody likes Brett and Anvil and Tori for the most part, but some of them other ones. You got X-Pac and Honky. Some fucked up people going into the Hall of Fame this year. Chris Jericho apparently was doing his podcast and says that WWE kind of blackballed him, and they don't want any of their talent going on his podcast because he works for AEW. But they're putting Billy Gunn in the Hall of Fame. He works for AEW. What's the difference? All right, let's see what Batista has to say here. Mike Witt, thanks for another $5, dude. You're awesome. I've wanted Kairi Sane on the main roster for a while, but the way they've treated Asuka since her call-up, I would be scared they would do her wrong too. Yeah, probably right. I've always maintained I'm in no hurry to see the NXT people come up. They're better off where they are, in most cases. All right, Batista, with your wrinkly-ass head. Give it to me. He just points to the screen. Cool. WrestleMania 21 was 14 years ago? God damn. How is that possible? How is that possible? Now, Triple H has never beat Batista, right? This was 2001. I think they worked 3 in a row. It was Mania, Hell in the Cell, and then something else, right? And Batista won them all. Thanks for the $2, Solo Loke Rager. I know, that's another thing that kind of seems to go away. They don't have, like, Titantron videos anymore. It's usually just the graphics with the wrestler's name and logo and shit. And some effects, but usually no footage. I guess it's just too much to keep up with.
Kiss my ass.
I like it. Kiss my ass. Simple. That was nice. Stephanie and Batista tonight both didn't waste any time. I like that. We still have 2 hours and 18 minutes left of the show. If Triple H loses, Triple H is forced to retire from in-ring competition. So we could potentially have 2 retirement matches. Triple H is totes winning that. One-month free trial. Can you believe it's been 5 years? WrestleMania 30 was the first pay-per-view we all watched on the network, or at least I did. I don't know how I was doing it before. I remember before I was the network, I was using this website. I would pay $8 to stream the pay-per-views, and I would like live tweet while I was watching them. That's what I was doing before the network. I was not paying for this shit through my cable service. That's for sure. It was like Big Events TV, some site like that. And I would just pay $8 and I could watch it with no lagging or no buffering issues. It was perfect every time. But the network's easier. Dustin, thanks for the $2, dude. I don't know. Will the female ref call the main event? I don't know. I don't think you need it. I don't think you necessarily need that. That one female ref they have, as far as I know, she's very good, but she hasn't been around very long. That is a big responsibility. You don't just throw anyone out there, so I think it's probably going to be one of their senior guys, somebody that they trust to be out there. So I think you need, because all three of those women too, I mean, think of the stage they're on. Ronda's only been in the business a year. Charlotte and Becky were doing WrestleMania entrances for Triple H just a few years ago, you know, and shit like that, and here they are in the main event, so you got to have somebody that's been there before, Kyoto or whoever, being the ref in that. That would be my guess. Charles Robinson, somebody like that. That's who I'd put in there. Yeah, the days of illegal streams. And the funny thing is, I was still paying for that. I was paying for some service to make sure that I didn't have any issues. I used it every month for years. It's like $8 was worth it. What's going on, Zane? How are you? Antoine, how are you? Jared, Joshua? About 300 folks in here right now. Smash that like button and subscribe. We are trying to... I think what's next? 27,000, I think, on the channel is next. Yeah, we pulled in a few subs tonight, so make sure you subscribe. It's going to be a busy week on the channel. You're going to see a whole lot of my face, especially in the next couple of days. Just reading through some tweets here. LimeWire, holy shit. I'm gonna go grab another beer. We're only an hour in. I already need a new one. Man, I downloaded so much shit off LimeWire. It was crazy. LimeWire. Yeah, Arby's, we know you have the meats. Not my favorite slogan. All right. Oh, super chats rolling in.
Have you heard about GoodRx? GoodRx finds free coupons to help you save up to 80% on your prescriptions.
What I miss here?
I have no idea. GoodRx.
That's funny. Addicted Chip. Thank you for the $5. I thought after a year they would get rid of the WWE Network. Didn't think it would last at all. Wow. I don't think WWE would have launched it if it was only going to last a year. I think they went all in on this. I remember when they announced it way beforehand that this was the plan. I mean, it's makes sense. I mean, they were a little bit ahead of the curve on that too, because now everybody streams everything. Even my cable is a streaming service. You know, that's all I do is just stream shit. So it's a way to do it. WWE was smart. And they probably took a hit too in some of the money they did make off pay-per-view, but you know, they only have 2 million subscribers or something like that on the network, so that's not much. Super chat, Joey G with another one, dude. Thank you so much. Fuck, man, I watched Mania 21 with my brother. It was my 4th WrestleMania. I'm 21 and he's 17 now. Time flies. Yeah. Wow, so you were just a kid during WrestleMania 21. Not me. I was still old. Elias. Oh, now Elias is at MetLife? Did they film all this in the same day? Oh yeah, they did, because look, it's raining. Because it was raining last week when he was in Times Square, remember? Well, at least they filmed this all at once and they didn't make him do this shit live. Mike Witt, thanks for another one. $2. Best heel ref, Nick Patrick or Danny Davis? Danny Davis. I did not like Nick Patrick. I didn't like Danny Davis either, but Danny Davis was awesome. Addicted Chip, thanks for another one, dude. You're awesome. I know. I actually thought by now we would have definitely had a price increase on the network. I'm ready for another tier. I'm surprised they haven't done that. Maybe not change the price, but add like another tier where you get some more exclusives. because the WWE Network is great. It's worth double that price. If it was $19.99, I'd still pay it. Don't tell them that. But all I'm saying is they could easily squeeze a couple more bucks out of the fans if they wanted to, and it would still be well worth it. If they raised it to $12.99, I would hate to think the fans would bitch about that. I mean, shit. The money that we're saving, you know, not getting these pay-per-views and stuff. And this is coming from a guy that ordered dozens upon dozens, year after year after year of pay-per-views off of TV and paid full price for them. I could live with 20 bucks a month, but yeah, if they want to charge 15 and then add a whole bunch of more content on there, or a whole bunch of more stuff, and give you the option to pay more, I'm surprised they haven't done that yet, at least. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice they got the trophy out there. The cheese trophy? The cheese trophy. So this is a match between what? Apollo and Jinder, and it's a lumberjack match with the Battle Royal participants out there. No Way Jose looking fabulous. EC3 sitting there looking unused. Singh Brothers singing. That does look like a cheese. It looks like a mustard and cheese trophy. This Battle Royal has become such a fucking joke. It's frustrating. Remember at WrestleMania 30, we were all optimistic. I was. I thought the Battle Royal was going to be awesome. Yeah, they can't justify a price increase right now. I think they could if you just did it a little bit. But they marketed the hell out of $9.99. You can't be like $10.99. Because even if you increase the price a buck, that's $2 million more a month you're getting, you know? So you wouldn't have to increase it much if you just wanted a few things. I know that from the restaurants, you know? All it takes is just for us to bump up 50 cents here or $1 here on a couple of items, and at the end of the year, it translates into a lot of money. So just like a little bit, but they, you know, they hammered that $9.99 shit into our head for so long, they can't be like, oh, $10.99, you know, so they kind of handcuffed themselves, I guess. Look at that ugly-ass cheese trophy. Are they going to drop it? They are. Somebody's going to drop this trophy. Why does anybody want this cheese trophy? The trophy is going to fall. Oh, no, they got it out of there. Remember the Battle Royal? My favorite one was the WrestleMania 4 Battle Royal trophy. That thing was badass. It was about 7 feet tall. Huge. Bret Hart destroyed it after Bad News Brown won. I want Bad News Brown to win this Battle Royal. Wait, now is this a Battle Royal or is... What the fuck are we watching here? Heath Slater powerbombing motherfuckers? Is Braun going to come out there and clean house here? Where's Strowman? Excellent go home Raw, guys. Nice job, WWE. I think the kickoff show needs a kickoff, and that's where the Battle Royal should happen. The Battle Royal should happen in the parking lot 4 hours before the kickoff event. Just put it there. Call it a day. And now they're back to Apollo and Jinder again. Jobbermania is definitely running wild. Imagine being a Singh brother. Imagine going to the arena every day, going to find the production guys and say, hey, who's kicking my ass tonight? They literally have to ask that question every day they show up to TV. Catherine, you are out at happy hour. Of course you are. Yeah, get home. You got plenty of time to get back with still half a Raw left. If anybody's naked on the subject or subway, tweet me a picture. I'll share it. Kurt and Ray. Look at those two guys. Kurt Angle, the only guy in history to have a shirt that says, "You suck, thank you." That's the funniest fucking shirt. I don't know why I've never noticed that. You suck, thank you. That shit sells, though, man. I hate this merchandise commercial. Glad you liked the video today, James. It was fun. I did it like 3 weeks ago. And I had to pause a couple times and laugh, but I didn't script it or anything. Like, I was just making it up on the go, just trying to say whatever ridiculous shit could come in my head. And then I kind of edited all the dumb shit out and tried to put it all together, and it turned out to be a pretty good 30-minute long video there. It was fun. I like not being serious. Who's throwing me today? Yeah, that works too. You suck. Thank you. Yeah, it's... I really want to see, in some capacity, Undertaker, John Cena, and The Rock. I want to see them all. It's fucking WrestleMania. It's New York. It's 35. You're already giving us a lackluster Hall of Fame. You know, give us something fun. I did read some story that WWE is being tight-lipped on John Cena's opponent. Apparently he is going to be there doing something. But if he interrupts Elias, that would kind of suck. If The Undertaker interrupts Elias, fine, but why? I just hope they get a little bit more creative. I hope they can do something. And I would really like to see The Rock involved. Yeah, I'll try. I'm already going to try to start thinking about next year's April Fool's joke. I'll try to come up with something better, because I fooled no one. Are these the Super Troopers, guys? I didn't even know that was a thing. Tacoma FD, alright. Cena vs. Owens, that's right. What's Kevin Owens doing? I forgot about him. I don't know, Lars Sullivan, I don't know, man. That whole situation sounds shady to me. I don't know if WWE trusts him. If they were going to bring Sullivan in, I think it's too late to do anything with Cena now unless they have Sullivan attack him, but maybe you put Sullivan in the Battle Royal and just have him win that. Yeah, I think Hogan is going to introduce Brutus or induct him or whatever's going on Saturday. Oh, that's a good idea. Do a review on a pay-per-view and just praise the shit out of it. Do a review on a notoriously bad pay-per-view. Talk about how great it is. I don't know who that rapper is that was killed, but it sounds sad as shit. Never heard of him, but from what I understand, he was a pretty solid dude and got gunned down in L.A. Fucking horrible. And he tweeted something like a couple hours before he died that was cryptic as hell, too. Something about having enemies or something like that is really weird. Horrible. Oh yeah, the spaghetti thing is going to be a theme in every April Fool's joke. I'm going to incorporate spaghetti into the video. Because I like the word spaghetti. I think it's hilarious. Aaron, I'm starting to think he's going to lose now, especially after he kind of got the better of Brock tonight. Kicked him in the dick a couple times, curb stomped him, grabbed the belt, stood over his body. I'm less convinced now that he's going to win the title. Kurt Angle. Like a casual person that doesn't know the history between this "you suck" thing has got to be looking at this being like, what is wrong with this guy? They're chanting "you suck" and he's like, yeah. I don't know why he's wearing the mandible claw glove either. Man, we got less than a week left of Kurt Angle's in-ring career. It is kind of sad. He debuted 20 years ago, in '99. Dude was a stud. Oh yeah, I remember when Tupac and Biggie died. I was in my 20s. That was a huge deal, man. Last Raw in your ring gear ever. No, it's not your last night ever on Monday Night Raw. We will see you again, Kurt. Hey, I will say this. It's top of the hour. Big shit usually happens at the top of the hour. Do we get the Cena switch? Or do we get Edge coming out? You're welcome, Kurt. We all loved you. I would love for Baron Corbin to come out here, start fucking with him, and then he beats him up, and then John Cena comes out or something, and we get it last minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the Titantron, where we will celebrate the career of Kurt.
All right, we're going to get a veto package, and then Baron Corbin's going to come out and shit on it. We know that's going to happen, or he's going to interrupt it. This will probably be pretty good. It's true.
That's not even the word. It excelled in every aspect of the game. Somebody like Kurt Angle comes along once in every 2 generations. He's something special.
That's funny, zombie fighter.
Intensity, integrity, and intelligence. I thought Kurt could really make it.
I was there. I was in the building for that steel cage moonsault. That was in Richmond. Cage match with Benoit. I was on the floor for that too. I got a good look at that. I saw a lot of Kurt's early matches live. I was in the building for a lot of those. Brock and Kurt was another one in Raleigh. I couldn't believe they put the IC and European title on him in his first 2 months. That was crazy. He was so damn funny. Yippee-ki-yay.
To be able to tell the stories that guy did, just one of the most talented guys I've ever been in the ring with. I broke my neck again. I couldn't keep myself together. And I left.
I miss a super chat. How Wheezy? Thank you, buddy. Moderator extraordinaire. Too bad they can't do Angle versus Jason Jordan. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to see that one either. I think it would be better than Baron Corbin, but I just think Angle and Cena is just what the fuck you should do. What the hell is wrong with WWE? Milk-O-Mania. Kurt's speech at the Hall of Fame was fun, wasn't it? That was one of the better ones.
I'd like to thank every superstar I share the locker room with, but most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you.
I saw him get knocked clean out. I was also in the building for SummerSlam 2000 when they broke the table and he got a freaking concussion and he's out there on autopilot a year into the business in the main event of a major pay-per-view. Hanging with The Rock and Triple H. The dude was a freaking alien, man. There'll never be another Kurt Angle. Yep, that was you, Kurt. You were awesome. You're still awesome. I did, Chris. I'll mention that in a minute. Thanks for the super chat. What a surprise. I'm the biggest douchebag on planet Earth. Just look at my vest. Where are my onion rings?
Kurt, I'm sorry. Am I interrupting a little stroll down memory lane?
Yes, you were, you fucking asshole. Sorry, excuse my language. Children while watching.
I don't know who made that video, but it should have been in black and white because that's ancient history.
Baron Corbin, you are a test tube baby.
It's not the man that's standing in that ring. The man that's standing in that ring struggles to take his jacket off. The man standing in that ring skis.
Is that cameraman about to purpose?
Can't go more than 2 or
Propose,
3
I think you mean? Yeah, it looks like he's got it on his knees right in front of Kurt, right?
The sad fact is, Kurt, you just can't hang with the superstars of today. We are too big, too strong, too fast, and just plain better.
Corbin, you're wearing a black belt and a vest.
And on another note, I'm starting to get pretty
And skinny jeans.
irritated with
And he's gonna sit there and critique somebody else? Not up in here.
social media saying Kurt Angle deserves somebody better as his last opponent.
Yeah, he does, because you suck. You should be parking cars outside the building during the Hall of Fame. Not wrestling at WrestleMania, you pile of shit. Cena.
Chant all you want, it's not gonna change things. You need to forget the man that you saw in that video. Because the last image of Kurt Angle the WWE Universe will have is a broken down old man laying flat on his back in the middle of a ring this Sunday.
I don't think so, Baron Corbin. Imagine how annoying of a kid he must have been.
You and I will square off this Sunday.
Imagine that little prick in the 7th grade.
This is my last night here on Raw.
Don't you want to transplant yourself back there and just slap the shit out of him?
Right here tonight.
Yes, just do it tonight. Of course, Baron Corbin's not going to do that. You smell something? Oh, he is going to do it? Maybe I don't smell something.
Interesting proposition from Kurt Angle here tonight.
He'll stop short, watch. See? Ha! Everybody knew what you were going to do, Corbin. Scumbag. There you go, Renee.
Warfare. You know, that's the old Kurt Angle intensity. But where's the intelligence? If I come in there right now, you're not gonna make it to Sunday.
Baron Corbin, I hope you grow a dick out of your forehead. Just straight out the middle.
That sounds like a cop-out to me. It's a rather kind-hearted.
Onion rings. How hard is that? Oh, Ray's coming out? Also, fuck the brand split. Oh, please. Alright, so who's going to come out with Corbin and who's going to be the tag team?
Alright, Corbin, we get it.
Hello, Manuel.
Like Kurt tonight.
Or Hilo.
But someone definitely needs to teach you a lesson in respect.
Yeah, teach him a lesson in respect. Hustle and loyalty as well would be nice.
I'm just saying, Kurt, on behalf of you, how about me and you throw down instead?
Yeah, throw down. He's half your size, dude. You still gonna be a huge vagina? Of course you are, because your name's Baron Corbin. And you look like a freshly circumcised dick. Oh, and you're gonna cheap shot Ray? Bald people. Whole bunch of them in this match. Are we gonna get some impromptu tag here or one-on-one? I thought more than that would happen at the top of the hour. You suck. Well, that's it. We're not getting Cena, so that means maybe at WrestleMania, last-minute replacement. But I almost feel like it's lost. They lost out on the opportunity to capitalize on the history and stuff. It's probably going to be Corbin and Angle. It probably is. All right, so Becky and Charlotte and Ronda have got to coexist tonight in a 6-woman tag. If any of them fuck shit up, they're going to cost themselves their opportunity at WrestleMania. Poor Riot Squad.
SmackDown Women's Champion, the Queen, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte, hello?
Charlotte, earlier tonight,
Is that a new Peacock outfit?
the triple threat match in the
Looks
main
good.
event of WrestleMania will be winner take.
Fans love you right now.
You at all concerned that you now have to put your title on the line?
Bad joke. Stephanie was nipping so hard. Nipping ain't easy.
Last week when I tapped her out, took her title. And Sunday, the whole world is going to be blindsided when I break Becky's leg and tap out Ronda Rousey. And of course, Stephanie had to change the match because I once again changed the game.
I just want to, I'm trying to envision in my head, if it's anybody else, it doesn't matter if it's Ronda or Charlotte, either way, it's going to be nuclear heat. My God, for either one of them. Anything other than Becky is going to be an interesting ending to WrestleMania. Oh yeah, Chris, sorry. I always do that. Every time I mean to go answer a super chat, I forget. Sorry. Okay.
Or they won't make it to WrestleMania.
What are you gonna do? Kendo stick him to death again? Stop winking at me, girl. She was talking to me. Chris, thanks. Oh, here comes Ricochet and Black. They got a tag title shot up next, right? Thanks for that super chat that I missed, Chris. The $5. You're awesome. Did you hear about the Tom McGee Bret Hart match being uncovered finally? Yes, I did. Somebody sent me that info on Twitter. I forget your name. Also, which feud is better for Angle, Lesnar, or Joe in TNA? The Joe feud was great in TNA, but for like the importance of Angle's career and stuff, the Lesnar feud was huge. I'm buying on Lesnar there. But yeah, the Tom McGee Bret Hart match, this famous match that happened during a house show years ago. Tom McGee was a guy that couldn't work for shit, but had this amazing look, and Bret got a great match out of him, and somebody's got it. I've yet to see it. I've heard about it. It's been legendary. It's almost like, and I was a tape trader. You know, it's almost like a holy grail item. You know, if you can find the Tom McGee match, and apparently it has been uncovered. I am yet to see it though. He was a big guy, mullet, kind of a Kenny Omega, Magnum TA thing going on. Man, are they going to put the belts on Ricochet and Black here? Either that or we got to get some interference. Aren't they getting a tag title shot at TakeOver? Maybe the belts aren't on the line here. Yeah, what is that where Aleister Black is? What are those things called? Those cryogenic chambers or hyperbaric chambers or whatever? Is he inside one of those? I think Michael Jackson used to sleep in one of them. Hey, Down Ice, I would take that. I would take a copy of the Tom McGee Bret Hart tape over that cheese trophy any day of the week. I'm doing good, Raj. How are you? Oh, shit, Raj. That's funny. I was actually supposed to give a guy named Raj a call back today about my auto insurance. I've been switching it over for the new car, and I forgot. And his name is Raj. So thank you for reminding me. I will call him tomorrow. Nice candles, dork. Oh yeah, Aleister Black. Man, him and frickin' Zelina Vega. My God. Joey G, thanks for the $2, dude. Please watch Kurt vs. AJ from TNA Hard Justice. I've probably seen that match. Don't remember it, but I know I've seen it. I saw a lot of those really good TNA pay-per-views and matches from that time period. I'm sure I've seen it. I don't remember the specifics of it, though. But yeah, man, Kurt, those TNA days were incredible, man. He spent more time in TNA than he did WWE. How crazy is that? How long was he in TNA? 11 years? He was only with WWE for about 7 when he left. So that's crazy. He spent the majority of his career outside WWE. It's almost a shame. He had great shit in TNA. He did great stuff, but would have been nice to have him here. Answer your super chat, or I sent you. I did. I saw it, Joey. It's the same Raj. Yeah, he probably is. He's like, you were supposed to call me. He didn't need money from me, though, so he shouldn't be that upset about it. He just needed some info. Commercial here. Oh. Actually, since it's in a commercial here, this was at my front door. I ordered some shit off Amazon. I have not opened it yet. I'm heading on vacation. I'm heading to Hawaii. Oh, this is cool. I'm heading into Hawaii in a couple of weeks, and I wanted to get myself like a Velcro wallet, so I got this like Billabong wallet, just for being out there because there's a lot of excursions and you know, I just want my shit protected. So I bought a little Velcro wallet. I'm gonna take my stupid leather one apart and put all my stuff in here. Perfect. Just what I need. 14 bucks. Cool. Gotta protect my credit cards. Will John Oliver fight Vince McMahon at WrestleMania? I doubt it. But I'm glad, like, wrestling is so good that it's starting to get the attention of, like, other people in entertainment who become fans of wrestling because they love it so much. And now some of these people might realize some shit. Hey, I can go on my TV show and talk about how fucked up this is, you know. Sometimes too much publicity will bite you in the ass. You know, wrestling is so big. He said it was like the number 5 ranked sports brand, WrestleMania is. Outranks the World Series and all the shit. The only thing ahead of it are like the Olympics and the Super Bowl and a couple of other things. Like, WrestleMania is so important. This is a title match. So, what if Aleister Black and Ricochet win here? Are they going to take home all the gold at TakeOver? Ricochet. The Hell Crow shoes, yeah. I hope you're not kissing them belts goodbye, but you probably are. John Oliver went for shock value? Then you don't watch John Oliver's show. No, absolutely not. Like he really cares. No, he does care. How can you possibly even watch that and think that he doesn't? You know, that's incredible. So just, you know, even if you don't like it, doesn't mean it's any less true. But no, that's... what did he say really that was really shocking? A couple of crazy jokes. You know, Roman Reigns one was weird. But that's the nature of his show. That's the vibe that all of his segments have. That's the way he talks. Yeah, they're not beating the War Raiders. I wouldn't guarantee anything, but I hope they don't. I really hope you're right. Why We House? Because I think they're kind of a weird team to begin with. I don't think they even need to be together. I think they're both money in singles. I think Black can be on SmackDown competing for the world title. I think Ricochet can be on Raw competing for the IC. Why they're a team, I have no idea. So maybe they put the Raw titles on them here, and then the War Raiders win at TakeOver in a champion versus champion type of match for bragging rights or whatever. Hell, maybe even put the Raw titles on the line, assuming they win here, which I'm assuming they will. I'll tell you what, if they lose here, I think they will win at TakeOver. I don't think Black and Ricochet lose here and then lose again, especially when they've been pretty unstoppable. Unless they lose here and then they lose at TakeOver and then they're split. Maybe they never carry the belts. So basically, they're either going to win or lose. Or it could be another DQ. So I think I've got it figured out. I already know the outcome of this match. Aleister Black and Ricochet are either going to win, or the Revival are going to win, or it's going to be a disqualification, or it's going to be a countout. Or it's going to be a double countout. Or it's going to be a double disqualification. Something like that will happen. I'm pretty smart. Yeah, I thought the initial reason for them tagging was just to introduce them onto the main roster and stuff, because they don't know how to write shit for anybody. Oh, just put them in a tag team. But like, this has been going on for a while, ever since after the Rumble, right? When they brought in everybody. Yeah, I mean, you got a chance to set up a split right here. They got 2 title matches in less than a week. They have 2 title matches in 5 days, 4 days. They're wrestling on Friday night. So you lose here, and then you have another loss again, 2 title matches in a row. Maybe one loss will be Ricochet's fault, the other loss will be Black's fault. They come to blows at TakeOver, and now we got a one-on-one singles feud. Let's see if we get any miscommunication here. One of them accidentally knocks out the other. Or they might just win the belts. I don't think Rico is going to 205 Live with Aleister. I joked on Twitter today that Brutus Beefcake going into the Hall of Fame was just an April Fool's joke by WWE. Is that what we got so far, Jamie, for WrestleMania? 61 degrees. I can live with that. 40% chance of rain. I would like it to be 0% chance of rain. So that's not bad. God, today was freaking gorgeous. I don't even know what the temperature was today, but it was warm. Busted out the flip-flops today. It was great. Yeah, as of right now, we have no tag team title matches at WrestleMania, right? Unless they're setting up one here with this title match on Raw. The Usos are not wrestling, at least right now, and neither are the Revival. Which is surprising that not even on the kickoff show. I have a feeling we might get an impromptu match. They'll announce something either this week or WrestleMania weekend. They'll be like, oh yeah, Revival are going to defend against whoever the fuck or whatever. So that could happen. I did see the Usos and Hardys hashtag that Deluxe Man had gotten started. Got a little bit of response. I'm all for the match. Totally fine. I think Usos and Hardys is fabulous. I just don't know why we're fighting so hard to see it. In a match, in a card that already has 14 matches, what kind of time is WWE even going to devote to a match like that? Hardys, I think, are already announced for the Battle Royal. You don't necessarily need to build a match like that, but a couple of weeks on TV would have been nice. So to me, it's just not on the top of my priorities list. But the Usos being champs and not having a match is a little bit of a travesty. So hopefully they'll either do something tomorrow night on SmackDown and announce something, or maybe, I don't know, maybe put Usos and Revival together and just do like a Survivor Series type of deal and have the 2 champs face each other and for bragging rights or something. Just give us something. Oh, Joe, I'm so you don't like Trevor Noah? I love Trevor Noah. He's awesome.
Will this blend of fine golden grain and single malt?
I like Jon Stewart, though. Probably better. But Trevor's been solid. He's kept that show. He's kept the ratings up and shit. It hasn't gone down the shitter. Sometimes it's hard for shows to survive after a host change and stuff, so... Daily Show managed. True. Maybe the Usos' punishment for the DUI, maybe. But then again, they're tag team champions. I have a feeling they'll be thrown into something. Like, they'll appear on WrestleMania. I just think WWE is starting to look at their roster and like, okay, who doesn't have a spot yet? And wedge them in somewhere. And right now, we have no tag team titles on the line at all at WrestleMania. So, I'd like to see something happen, man. Alright, we are back. Tag team titles on the line. Michael Cole, stop screaming at me. What WrestleMania was it that Michael Cole lost his voice? Do y'all remember that? It's been one in the last, like, several years. That was fabulous. The guy's not annoying enough as it is. With a hoarse voice. Alright, what's going to happen here? Are we going to get a title switch or not? Ow, Jesus. Hurts my fingers watching that. This is really interesting. My mind is racing thinking about this tag team situation because these guys have to wrestle War Raiders on Friday. So, are they going to win all the belts? Or are they going to win none of the belts? Or are they going to win one of the belts? What the hell's going to happen? Yeah, I don't know if Black and Ricochet would get a WrestleMania match 2 days after TakeOver, but if they did win the belts here, you put Black and Ricochet against the Usos. Oh, pass the lotion. Come on, Rico Chet. You're almost there. Dude, you can reach further. Your arm's not even stretched out. Man, that was close. This is a pretty good match, really is. Oh, they might win this here. Oh, what? I've never seen. I guess I've never noticed that move before. They're gonna win this. Oh no, they're not. Damn, I thought they were gonna win. Shit. All right, maybe Aleister Black and Ricochet will win the belts. I'm like, shit. Revival might pull off the. Damn, I thought that was a finish. I don't necessarily want to see a title change here. Jesus. Yeah, I saw the brief wardrobe malfunction there. I think Dawson was slinging crack. They've torn the apron apart. Oh, we're going to get a count out here or something. Or a DQ. Something. Ricochet's... God! I don't know how he goes over that middle, or that top turnbuckle, or the ring post like that. He just glides. He, like, flies right over top of it. Like it's nothing. It's like one of those, what are they called? Like free runners, and they, like, run up buildings and shit. Like, he's like one of those guys. Thanks for the $5, Mike Witt. Oh, I've talked about Magnum TA in WWE, or in general, had he not gotten hurt a bunch of times. He was super over. And he even had... He had a sex appeal that Hogan didn't have, you know? Looked like Tom Selleck. Tom Selleck was the big thing back then. Magnum PI. He was a big guy. Rode a motorcycle, had a mullet. Chicks in the South loved that shit. Oh, smart. Oh, there's a count out. All right, cool. Revival retained. So Dawson was under the ring. And he grabbed a hold of Ricochet's leg, stopping him from getting back in the ring, and he got counted out. Well, that's good. Would have been a little weird if Ricochet and Alistair won. Yeah, I'll take this. Is great. This is better than oh, there's Black. Of course, they still got to get the revenge. Then they have tore that ring right up. Yeah, it was good booking to that finish. You know, you didn't beat the Revival again for the 100th fucking time. But it was a count-out type of deal. I love how it's like Hogan must pose. Like, they still got to do the thing. They still got to do the black mask and the 1150 or whatever splash that is. Ray and Corbin, yay. Yeah, I seriously doubt, Johnny, that I'm going to be syncing up exactly with you. I'm probably a good 20 seconds or 30 seconds behind. But I haven't had any buffering issues. I've been watching just like everybody, but it's kind of hard to watch me and Raw at the same time. I know some of you guys pull it off, but I know it's hard to sync it up. There's Rhonda. Shadow boxing. Angry look on her face. Punch Charlie.
I feel like fighting. And I'm gonna destroy the Riot Squad on both Becky and Charlotte. Watch. And I don't care what stipulations the McMahons put on the match. This Sunday at WrestleMania is gonna be Judgment Day for both Becky and Charlotte.
Rhonda is angry.
That's the worst. They decide to clone me. Then Judgment Day would be tonight.
Well, the main event might be fun. All right, we got Roman coming up next. I don't know, Gerald, if we see the demon interrupting Bobby tonight. But my OBS has just stopped, and now it says reconnect. This has happened the last couple of weeks. I'm looking over here. Looks like we have a quick little pause. Technical difficulties. Alright, I think we're good now. This happened a couple of weeks ago. Alright, I think we're good. Must be my internet connection or something.
Get Popeye's butterfly shrimp taco box with 8 crispy shrimp or my surf and dirt for just $5. We got a lot on the list and not a lot of time, so let's make sure we're on the same page. Got it?
Got it.
What?
What's going on, Dawson Gaming? How are you?
Snickers.
Alright, we're alright. We good.
Nelson, the volunteer who
puts care into everything he does. We asked him to put our hydrating...
Yeah, Alec, Stella tonight. Stella, as always, it's always my go-to wrestling, drinking beer.
Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash rinses...
I did. I crashed the space-time continuum. I think I did. Hopefully we'll have no technical difficulties on WrestleMania. Usually we don't. I got a great internet set up here. So we should be all good, but it happens.
This is a car commercial. Will there be a Sony focus group? No, just valuable information. 99% of people who apply get approved, even if their credit is... you can do it in 2 minutes from anywhere. All you need is your phone. I have a phone. Everybody does. Yeah, I'm done. I got approved. Go to drivetime.com and get approved.
Yeah, I guess I'd be fine either way. I'd be fine if we just had the Demon come out at WrestleMania and it was kind of like a sort of surprise, even though a lot of us can see it coming. Because they did that at when he wrestled Corbin, right? Wasn't it SummerSlam? You know, we had a feeling we might see him, and then we did. It was awesome. So they could do it that way, but if he wants to announce that we're going to see the Demon at WrestleMania tonight, that would be fine too. I'm down with that. Well, Domino's, I wish I liked pizza because that seems like a really good deal.
From prep to open houses to hoping for offers. But what if you could sell your house in just a few days with no hassle? Now you can with Simple Sale from Homeland. Just answer a few quick questions about your house. We'll collect offers from our network of cash buyers and introduce you to the highest bidder.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. The entrances, I think, in the Triple H and Batista match are going to be good.
Simple Sale price. Go to homelight.com/simple today.
Triple H always does something crazy, so you know he's going to. And who knows what Batista's going to do. Yeah, WrestleMania is always fun. I'm hoping for the best on Sunday. It's going to be a long day, but I'll be ready.
Delicious and in one simple kit with different options each week that'll even wow the unwowable. Oh wow. Home Chef, rated #1 in customer satisfaction 2 years in a row. Get $30 off your first order.
John Colombo, Jesus loves me? Well, tell Jesus thank you, man. Appreciate his love. I'm surprised he has time to love me. I thought he was supposed to be on a tortilla today or something. So I thought he was booked. I don't know why Batista walks alone. It's just his thing. He enjoys it. Spectra, thank you for the $5. You're awesome. Only super chat tonight. I overspent this week. Don't worry about it. It's all cool, man, but thank you. Just saw the Steph say it's winner take all and all titles are on the line. Becky's winning the Universal title. Yeah, Stephanie did say, you know, winner take all. So if Becky's winning the Universal title, that means she's also winning the SmackDown title. Whoever wins walks out with all the gold. Somebody is going to do what Daniel Bryan did at WrestleMania 30. We just have to hope it's it's Becky. It's anything else is going to be rough. Can you imagine if it's Charlotte? I won't even know what to do. I'll be sitting here on the stream being like, anybody need to talk? I'd be giving out my home number. Like, before you do anything crazy, call me. I will talk you down. Renee, what are you wearing? Oh yes, by all means, let's recap the SNL stuff. And I don't know how they're going to work that, David. I mean, Stephanie said it's winner take all, but she didn't say it was the unification match. So do they have Becky win and then forfeit one and you crown a new champion, or does she defend both belts, or how does this work? Or is this setting up for SmackDown on Fox? And if it's going to be just one champion now, do they make a new belt? A red and a blue belt or something? Half red, half blue? I don't know. Or maybe they redesign the women's belt altogether. They might do that. Try to make it look different than the men's world title. Tyler Breeze with the haircut. Did you get a haircut or did you get your ears lowered? I can't tell.
I mean, for the first time ever, our women are main eventing.
Why is there a giant muscular jack-o'-lantern standing next to Tyler Breeze?
Finally going to WrestleMania championship match. And, because of me, the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal will feature Michael Che and Colin Jost, Saturday Night Live fame.
Man, I love those guys. They're fashionable and funny. This Saturday's weekend update was great, right?
Tyler Breeze looks like one of the kids from Home Improvement.
What are y'all laughing at?
None of your business, Braun.
Our friends over there, they were watching clips of last week's weekend update.
Over there. See, Braun, it's over there, dude. What have they done to Braun Strowman? Who are these guys? Odell Beckham?
So that's what happened. But you don't think it's so funny now, do you? What's your name? No. I'm gonna call you Michael J. That means you're Colin Jost.
Okay.
Those two clowns, you can either meet me in the ring tonight, or I'll find you both backstage, and you're gonna get these hands.
Well, the
Who are you?
Memorial Battle Royal surely will be interesting.
Jesus, Joey G, thanks for the super chat. What kind of fuck, marry, kill is that? I'm gonna have to marry Kevin Dunn, bang Cole, kill Vinnie Mac.
Drew McIntyre hit you with a claymore kick into the ring post that kept you out for a week. And then last week, after you accepted McIntyre's match for a one-on-one match at WrestleMania, you were on the receiving end of yet another claymore kick. Now, this is the second time we've seen you down by McIntyre. Now, although you were great as a member of the Shield at WWE Fastlane, rumors have been circulating whether you're 100% ready for singles competition.
Rumors.
Rumors.
Whose rumors? Who's making up these rumors? Drew McIntyre, these his rumors? Let me tell you something. Drew don't know anything about me.
You know what makes me nervous when I think about Braun Strowman is I think about Walter, and he's working Dunn, right, at TakeOver. Like if, oh Jesus, here comes McIntyre attacking Roman. I just worry that if Walter makes it the main roster, he'll be like a comedy bit. He'll be a Strowman, or he'll be a Vladimir Kozlov, or someone like that. You know, I can just feel it. Stop beating up Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre. Well, Roman's beating Drew. You okay, Roman? Damn, backstage in WWE is a dangerous place to be. Imagine if you had to like take a shit real bad and you're like running to the bathroom and then you're attacked by your enemy. It's a volatile environment, man. It's an unsafe working environment. Imagine just walking around backstage and get attacked at any moment. Assaulted. Oh, I thought this was going to be the main event. All right. What the hell is the main event then? All right, Sister Morgan, be careful in there, girl. Please don't get killed. We got Hawaii in less than 2 weeks. I didn't realize that Sarah Logan barks. Interesting. I'd love to see Riddle and Brock. Hells yeah, I'm into that. I will be right back. I'm going to go grab another beer since we do have a commercial break.
You can switch wireless carriers and save hundreds of dollars a year. Are you pulling my leg? Nope. You sure you're not pulling my leg? I think it's your dog. Oh, it's him. Good call. Customize each line and choose to pay by the gig or get unlimited. Do you guys sell other dogs? So that's simple, easy, awesome. And since Xfinity Mobile comes with Xfinity
$250 back when you buy a new Samsung Galaxy. Click, call, or visit a store today.
Discover the rainbow. Taste the rainbow. This is Nelson, the volunteer who puts care into everything he does. We asked him to put our hydrating body wash to the test.
After a long day, it's really important to have body wash that's cleansing and hydrating for my skin.
Dove Men Plus Care Body
All right,
Wash.
rock and roll. I really like my Velcro wallet. This is perfect. Exactly what I envisioned it would be. All right. Crack open another cold one. I turned another light on in here because it looked a little bit dark. Now it looks a little better. Yeah, there we go. Better now. Paul Roman, I don't want to be a guest ref. That would suck. Alright, we still got a decent audience in here. Likes are really low, though. Make sure you hook me up with a subscribe if you haven't already. See if we can get approach maybe like 26.5 or something like that. We're at a pretty good amount of subs. A lot of people live right now. I'm looking at my subscriber list. We got a few people going live on the YouTuber. Alright, looking good over there. No, David, it was already packed. I just went and grabbed a beer. Oh yeah, no, Batista already came out and cut a promo. Were we supposed to get a confrontation between the two of them? Yeah, Vontae, I don't know, maybe you missed it. Batista came out and only said one word. He pointed to the Tron, they ran a video package, and he said, Triple H, kiss my ass, and he left. That was it. Thank you, Tyson Miller. All right, and tomorrow night we got the contract signing. They tried to do a contract signing once before with Kofi. If Kofi does win the belt, I hope they have the real world title somewhere close by so he can celebrate with that belt and not the fucking plastic eco-friendly title or whatever that Daniel Bryan has. I think it's made out of a burlap sack. Caruso is busy tonight. I have no idea what the main event is going to be. We got an hour left. A little more.
Now I know that Charlotte likes to run her giant mouth, but honestly, who cares what that wooden dog has to say anyway? And as for that other little weirdo, Ronda Rousey, she doesn't know it yet, but I had her beat months ago. See, I triggered her little god complex. You know her god complex? The one that makes her feel untouchable. Because when
untouchable.
Ronda Rousey feels untouchable, that is when she is most beatable. And so tonight, they are forcing me to tag with Ronda and Charlotte against the Riot Squad. And they're hoping that
yeah, Paul Roman, Angle and Corbin is still on. Oh yeah, that might be, oh shit. There you go, y'all. That might be the main event. Ray versus Corbin. Maybe we get John Cena announced. I love that I'm still holding out hope for John Cena. Some of y'all just need to tell me to give it up. But given the fact that, why would that match be the main event? That's so random. You know? For the go-home show, that's awfully random. Instead of closing with Triple H and Batista or this match with the women, I suppose they could still do something with Roman and Drew. Yeah. We might. We might get another confrontation between those two, since Roman just got his ass kicked backstage. Or it'll be Corbin and Ray, and then maybe Cena comes out to take Corbin's place, or I don't know. Something like that. I agree. I think AJ, Dave K, I think AJ should refrain from doing the Styles Clash on Randy Orton. Orton is way too tall. I hate the Styles Clash. I don't even like the move. I'm in the minority on that. I think the move looks stupid. I think it's dangerous, and it doesn't look devastating in any way. Like, if I took that, I could kick out at 2. It's a whole lot of effort and work for very little payoff. But for some reason, that move is over with the fans. When he hits it, audience goes nuts. I just don't like it. And he's had a few close calls with that move, too. Catherine is back from happy hour. How's it going? Hope you poured yourself a new one. Yeah, Becky's already in the ring. Here comes Charlotte. Ronda's coming out last. Yeah, they might have turned Miz babyface just to help with this show. Make him more likable. Yeah, I know. Some people feel that way, David. I get excited for every WrestleMania. I was excited for WrestleMania 32, even though I knew it was going to suck. I think this card looks a little better than 32. I managed to get excited for that one. I'll manage to get excited for this one. We're due for a bad one. 32 is the last bad one we had. 33 and 34 were solid. Ronda, your over power walking is slightly annoying. I saw Joan Jett will be playing Ronda to the ring at WrestleMania. That's awesome. I wonder how old Jett is now. Hey, late 50s probably. Maybe early 60s. Did Michelle McCool use the Styles Clash? I didn't even know that, Vontae. That's why when I appeared on No DQ's trivia game, I got one question right. Damn, 6:30 a.m.? Girl, I will be fast asleep. Actually, I will be still awake because it'll be 3:30 a.m. here. All right, here we go. Charlotte's starting the match. Maybe Becky will just be trolling Ronda on the outside of the ring the whole time. I can see an RKO after the phenomenal forearm also with a kick out. I don't think that'll be the finish. I think Randy Orton will definitely hit it, though. And AJ will kick out. When all the fans think it's going to be over, he'll kick out. Randy Orton always wins those matches. Whenever he's in a non-title singles match, he wins. Let's have him drop one here. Give the win to AJ. I'm not sure if anybody notices, but the Riot Squad is also in this match. Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte are not wrestling no one. Look at Lynch bridge out of that. Everybody, especially Becky, Ronda, and Charlotte, please be careful. And be careful on your house show loop this week. Just walk through the matches, phone it in, do whatever you have to do to not get injured. This close. When are we getting 6-hour Raws? Whenever USA Network wises up and gives WWE the extra time. We need 6-hour Raws. Oh man, Wayne's World was the shit, man. No, Brett, I don't, or Brent, I'm sorry, no celebrity this year for the Hall of Fame. We were talking about that on Saturday. I was up here doing a live episode. We just talked about the WrestleMania card stuff. I should have a link to that in the top. Yep, it's the third video down. And I mentioned that it looks like the Hall of Fame is set with Beefer going in now. That rounds out the class. No Hall of Fame inductee, or Celebrity Hall of Fame inductee, I should say, this time around. Looks like they're taking some steps to trim down the Hall of Fame. They might not do inductors now. It might just be video packages. We might shave an hour, maybe even an hour and a half off of the length of the Hall of Fame, which is kind of sad. I don't even mind a long Hall of Fame. I always have fun watching that. I think there's some celebrities left. I can't think of them off the top of my head. Mr. T's in, and Cyndi Lauper might not be in. Is she in? I don't think Cindy is in. They put Snoop in. Floyd Mayweather could probably go in. Lawrence Taylor could go in. Bob Barker maybe could go in. Bob Barker, though, he's old. We're probably gonna lose him soon. Who else? Who else, celebrity-wise, has WWE used in either a significant way that's memorable, or they've used several times? Shaq, maybe? Shaq would be stupid, though. Motorhead. That's a good one. I don't think Gronk's going in yet. I think Gronk's got to have a career first. Andy Kaufman, for sure. That's another one. Surprised they haven't done that one yet. Betty White. An honorary member, Betty White, maybe? How nervous do y'all get anytime you see her name trending on Twitter, huh? Every time I see it, I start shitting my pants, but it just means it's her birthday again. She's going to be 120. Still here. Making jokes. David Arquette, maybe. Jon Stewart, maybe. All right, we are on the top of the second hour here. Ronda and Charlotte are just chilling. Barkley, Dennis Rodman. Oh, God, Kid Rock. I hate Kid Rock, but yeah, he'll probably go in. Mister, I would never disrespect the American flag, and then he cuts a hole in it and wears it as a fucking poncho. This fake patriotic fuck. Hate that guy. What's going on, Juarez? I thought about Jeremy Piven. No way. Summerfest? Get the fuck out of here, Jeremy Piven. I don't ever want to see him on wrestling again. No way, Jeremy Piven. Bob Barker was old at WrestleMania 3. Bob Barker's old. His social security number's 1. Oh, Kid Rock is in already. That's right. I thought so. I thought I had this memory of him. Shit. Good. At least I don't have to relive that then. Yeah, but considering all the work he's done, he did the Undertaker's song, and he's been a big part of WWE. As far as his involvement goes, he's Hall of Fame, Celebrity Hall of Fame material, hands down. I just think he's a redneck idiot. Limp Bizkit, too, just on the success of WrestleMania 17. Ronda. Come on. Nose to nose here. Becky and Charlotte. That's it. Ronda just tapped her out like that the minute she got her. And then she attacks. Good. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, she just wanted to end the match so she could get her hands on him. All right, girls, be careful. Nobody break a nose, please. These three men. There's only one man in there, Michael Cole. With two other women. Jesus, Charlotte just super kicked the shit out of one of those security guards. Damn, he sold the crap out of that. They kicked the security's ass. Oh, here comes the 2.5s. Rent-a-cops in the house. Oh, they're going to arrest him? Who are these security guards? I think one of them's Nicholas. These are the weakest security guards I've ever seen. Oh, Aretha Franklin would be a good one. Totally. I was there at 3 when she sang at WrestleMania. That one security guard is smaller than Becky Lynch. Oh yeah, Becky attacks Ronda while she's handcuffed. That's a heel move, girl. Why are they cuffing them? Like, how many times has there been WrestleMania matches and then the combatants fight? Are they always arrested for that? You're gonna arrest your main event of WrestleMania? What if they can't get bailed out? What if they're in this cell? That would be hell. Oh, oh, now Charlotte's gonna get arrested. Please put him in the same cell and film it like it's SummerSlam with Boss Man and Mountie. Don't you just love the way leather feels against your body? I can't tell if this is funny or stupid. I think mostly stupid. Pete Rose went in. He went in 04. Cornette should induct Russo, Joey G. $2 well spent just to imagine that. I'd like to induct the biggest piece of shit I've ever met. So you notice they haven't been arrested, they've just been handcuffed. Isn't this like a violation of freedom or something? Isn't there something against the law about this? Ronda is still beating their asses with her handcuff. With her hands cuffed. She's tripping them. That one guy's like, come on, stop, please, stop making me look bad. I love that they go back up the aisleway. Are they gonna fall off the edge? We pay your salary. Or as George Carlin would say, aren't you a public servant? Go get me a drink of water. Or a good response to the cops that they pull you over and they say, do you have any alcohol or firearms? Just say, what do you need? They're all handcuffed. And Becky takes her out. Bam! I love that all three of them were handcuffed and all three of them were escorted up the aisle.
One of these three women is going to be the face of WWE's Women's Division Raw.
They are still fighting. Charlotte is like going crazy. Oh, they are going in the cop car. Girl, this is like resisting arrest, or I don't even know if you're arrested. You weren't even read your rights. You're just thrown in the back of a car. Just put Ronda in the trunk. This is more funny than anything. Why is there a car hanging up sideways in the background? Is she in there with Ronda? And they're gonna start kicking each other. This is great. This is why wrestling is fabulous. Calm down. Oh, damn. You better separate them. This is the most poorly executed arrest in the history of law enforcement. You can put like 3 killers that hate each other in the same car? This is why John Oliver loves wrestling, because you can't get any better than this. Oh, now Ronda's gonna run people over? These are the worst cops. Grand theft auto, resisting arrest, damage to police property. You should get at least some sort of charge levied against you for the cornrows that you got going on in your hair. They're putting them back in the same car? No, okay. Becky's by herself this time. Ronda's hanging out the car with the gasket. Look at that. Charlotte knees her in the face. I could watch this shit all day. This was quite the segment. I didn't expect it to go like this. That thing hanging off the window is the best part. Charlotte said, "Don't get your hands off me." Man, that went above and beyond. Kicking out cars and shit. Assaulting a police officer. Oh my god. Those are the worst cops. They're not even 2.5s. They're 1.5s. They're so far from a 5-0, they're not even close. Okay, I don't like the word nut butter. If I could not hear that again, Snickers commercial, that would be fabulous. I actually kind of like it. I kind of liked it. It's WrestleMania week. I'm in a good mood. I'm optimistic. Normally I might be like, what the fuck are they doing? But that was so dumb. It was great. It was exactly what, it epitomized what pro wrestling is. Just over the top, crazy shit. Like, all three of them were going completely batshit insane. I didn't expect it to go that far. I like how they ended the match. Ronda got in there just to tap out Liv, I think, just to get the match over with so she could attack Charlotte and Becky. That led to the pull apart. Security hits the ring. They kick the shit out of them. More security hits the ring. They wind up handcuffing Ronda, and then Becky attacks her, so they handcuff Becky. And then Charlotte comes out and attacks her, so they handcuff Charlotte. They escort them to the back. They're fighting, kicking, and screaming, freaking out the whole way. They go to commercial. We come back. They're fighting backstage. They refuse to cooperate. They're thrown in the back of the police car. Becky and Ronda are fighting in the back of the police car. They kick out the window. Oh, man. Ronda gets behind the wheel, tries to steal the car while handcuffed and run people over. You can't make that shit up. I guess you can. They did. What a ride. Best segment on Raw this year. I don't hate it. The ending, when Ronda got behind the wheel, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm all in on this now. I'm accepting it. I want him to get crazier and crazier. I want to see footage from the jail where the three of them break out of jail and come back to Monday Night Raw to finish their match in the ring. I want to see them like painting their face up and getting bolt cutters and cutting through the fence and, you know, completely full-blown prison break. Mike Witt, thanks for the $2. Yeah, the last two segments were pretty funny. That was fabulous. I mean, what else? What else would you have wanted them to do? I mean, it was silly the way there was literally the world's dumbest security guards and law enforcement on the entire planet. Might have been a little bit over the top, but it was entertaining as shit. Luckily, nobody kicked the other in the face. I love the guy, the dumbass. He's like, calm down, ladies. It's like, they're going to calm down. I love they're just trying to karate kick each other. And then Rhonda behind the wheel of the car. How'd she even get up there? How'd she open the door? Or did she climb over the front seat? I love this.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 22 years behind this desk, I've seen some incredible things, but that is the damnedest thing I have ever witnessed. The main event at WrestleMania, handcuffed and arrested here tonight. It's unbecoming of these three women who obviously got carried away. Tempers flared.
That was fucking nuts. Brett, thanks for another $5, dude. You are awesome. Great segment. Now you're pumped for Mania. That makes two of us. Spaz, what's going on, dude? Thank you for that. Rumor WWE is going to swerve us and have Alexa add herself to the main event? No. I could see Alexa Bliss doing that. I could totally see that, but why would they do that? And then she wins it? No. If they're adding anybody to this thing, add Asuka. I hope that rumor came from a crackhead. That's what I really hope, Spaz. And now we get heavy machinery. After all of that. They should have had Otis back there just like standing in the middle of the chaos when all three girls are being put in cop cars and fighting, and he's just gonna be like going, oh yeah, you know, or whatever he does. That would have been funny. Just to have, like, no explanation. No explanation at all. Just have him standing there going, oh! You know, with all the chaos and the cameras panning around to everything, trying to get a shot of everything, and then you just see him grunting. You wouldn't even have to say another thing about it. That would have been a little cherry on top. That might have been too much. Little bushwhacker thing there. I think one of the dumbest moves that, and it was their finisher, that Bushwhackers did was the battering ram. I think Butch would take Luke, or vice versa, have him in the headlock, and they'd ram him into the opponent, but it was more like a shoulder. It just wasn't, I don't know why. They beat like teams like the Rougeaus with that move and shit. The shit the Bushwhackers could get away with. Oh, hi, Lacey. Yeah, let's walk out there. Lacey's a decent enough worker, but, I mean, overall, she does absolutely nothing for me. I don't like the gimmick, really. It's Emelina-ish. I don't know why WWE insists on doing this gimmick. Or one like it, or one similar, or borrowed from that idea. It's just, I'm all fine with like weaning somebody in, you know, or phasing someone in slowly and get the fans kind of used to seeing them. So if Lacey Evans wants to come out there and walk around 1 or 2 weeks, no problem. But it has to be for 3 months. Like, okay, we get it. She's here. You can have her do something now. It's the best segment since Hogan slammed Yokozuna on the Intrepid. That was an awesome that was an awesome day when Hogan did it. Lacey, I would actually be fine with women's battle royal. I don't know how you can not have Asuka win it after what they did to her, but Lacey had a pretty good showing for herself in the Royal Rumble, right? Didn't she come out 1 or 2 or something? And she hasn't done shit since. So you put her in the battle royal, have her win it. And there's the end of Gable. Probably have the same effect if Lacey won as like a Mojo Rawley winning or whoever the fuck else won the battle royal. At the end of the day, probably won't matter. They have been gloriously squashed. Are we going to get a split here? Look at Rude. He seems peeved, to say the least. Go ahead and do the split here. You don't need these guys together. They're not going to get any more runs with the tag belts. Move them on. Come on, Rude. Attack him. Go heel. Or don't. Go to a video package. Whatever floats your boat, WWE. I love this B+ player shit. So perfect. I'm still not convinced that WWE is done throwing roadblocks at Kofi. I think tomorrow night on SmackDown they might do something else, maybe even at WrestleMania. Because remember, even when Daniel Bryan made it to WrestleMania, he had to beat Triple H first. Then Triple H kicked his ass after the match. Even Orton and Batista teamed up on him in the main event to try to eliminate him. And he still won. So I just wonder if they keep trying to throw shit in the way of Kofi. And I'm more wondering if there's also an off chance that maybe Big E or something could go heel and turn on him and screw him. Who knows? Sting and Taker. I'd rather get a Sting and Taker face-off. I don't know if you can even do a match. Maybe you could. It would be bad, though. Wow, this is Ray's first match on Raw in almost 5 years. Holy crap. Braun, here comes Braun. Why is Braun coming out here again? Is he going to cut a promo on SNL? It's a handicap match. Is he fighting the 2 guys that he ran into in the hallway? Odell Beckham and John from accounting? Jesus. Speaking of San Diego, I was talking about Rey Mysterio a minute ago. So I was looking at WWE's pay-per-view schedule. Looks like they're here in San Diego for Backlash in June. I couldn't find any like full-on confirmation of this, but the few pay-per-view lists that I saw looks like they've moved up Money in the Bank to May, Backlash to June. Help me, am I right? And Backlash is set to be here in San Diego, so it is very likely that I will be going. So if any of you live in the Southern California area and plan to make it down here for Backlash, hit me up on the Twitter. Maybe we can get together and have a beer or something. Damn, Jeremy Hunt. That's actually not a horrible idea. I don't know if WrestleMania is usually used to build up another match, though. But if that scenario happens, you get Elias coming out and singing. And it doesn't have to be like you have Undertaker coming out and interrupting Elias. That could happen, but you could also have Sting coming out and interrupting Elias. Maybe kicking his ass or something. But maybe your scenario probably works better. Have Undertaker come out, take out Elias, and then have Sting come out. The two do a face-off. And then you do an Undertaker and Sting match in Saudi Arabia. I can see them doing that. Yeah, I know Sting technically can't wrestle, but I think maybe in a severely protected match, if he just kind of goes out there and goes through the motions, you never know. He might be able to do it. Yeah, why is Braun feuding with two comedians? Mike Witt, thanks for the super chat, because they don't know what else to do. They just don't know. Oh, sweet. You're going to be all around MSG during the weekend, Catherine? Yeah, they got the big the Ring of Honor show there, right, on Saturday? Yeah, WWE might not clear him. Who knows? Maybe there's different rules in Saudi Arabia. Maybe WWE say, yeah, fuck it. There's billions of dollars at stake. Like, Sting, if you're willing to take the risk, we are. But, yeah, I don't know. Might be a tough sell there. I don't think either Sting or The Undertaker needs to be wrestling at all, to be honest with you. But if WWE is insisting on doing that match 20 years too late, then, yeah, the Saudi Arabia thing could be good. Especially if Saudi Arabia is going to be missing other stars. Maybe no Daniel Bryan, no John Cena, no Roman Reigns. Who knows? So if they're not going to get everybody that they want, WWE's got to give them something special. We had Shawn Michaels come back last time they were there. Maybe have Sting come back this time. If I were Braun Strowman, I probably would not be upset with my use at the moment in the company. I think the fans are upset with how he's being used because we want to see more out of Braun Strowman. But at least Braun Strowman's not being regulated to kick off matches and U.S. title matches and battle royals and shit. Well, he is in the battle royal. He's got other things going on. You know, he's working with the SNL guys. He's not technically in a throwaway role at WrestleMania. He actually does have something to do. And he is fighting Odell Beckham and John from accounting. I thought they missed the boat on him a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, to put the belt on him. I like how Braun has to scream out what their names are.
Just eliminated if this is Sunday, and Michael Che is going to join us. Jay's going to be all right.
And on top of that, I don't think the fans really care that much about this, you know?
Audition for more Michael. But remember, this is a match tonight, so the official actually will have to count to 10 for Braun to get the count-out victory.
Oh, Braun's got a big idea.
No. This is about to get even worse.
Yeah, we are so stupidly overdue for Sting and Undertaker. There's no point in even trying it. Dave, he is already in. Trump's in the Hall of Fame already. He might have gone in. I think he went in New York when they were there in 29, right? What year was that he went in? Might have been when with Bruno, maybe. As Braun Strowman murders these poor jobbers. Yeah, Addicted Chip, thanks for the super chat, man. You think Braun should have wrestled for the IC title at WrestleMania? Yeah, totally. That would just further and fuel his comparisons with the Big Show, though. Didn't the Big Show win the IC title one year when they couldn't figure out what else to do with him? beat Cody for it.
Strowman heading into the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on Sunday. Doesn't matter who is in the field.
I'm with you, Cole. I don't know
And I'm curious if this Battle Royal is just, the whole thing is just
If he doesn't win, you make a lot more.
designed to get to the final spot with Strowman and the SNL guys. Like, are they going to be the last three in the ring or something like that? Or are they going to be the first ones out? And Braun Strowman kills one of them or something. This is an extremely lame Braun match, that's for sure.
There is no sick in WWE, Renee.
Colin sick. Colin Jost should call in sick. He lifted both of them up. Ow. That looks like it hurts. And there's the Battle Royal. B-Team Apollo, Rude and Gable, House Party, Tyler Breeze, Ali, Gallows and Anderson, Ascension, Rhino, Shelton, Hardy's, Jinder, Heath, War, Heavy Machinery, EC3, No Way Jose, Titus, Andrade, Strowman, and the SNL guys. I don't know how many that is. 26, I think. Okay, fine. They will not clear Sting. Doesn't matter. We're just talking. We're just throwing out ideas. None of that shit even matters. Not worth arguing about. Yeah, if Conor McGregor or Rob Gronkowski make any sort of WWE appearance, I hate them both. So I don't want. I don't give a shit what either one of them do. I think the only good thing about Conor McGregor or Gronk coming into the company is that Baron Corbin will no longer be the company's biggest douchebag. He will pass the torch, so to speak, to one of them. Thanks, Concept. Glad you enjoyed the video. It was sure fun making it. Oh, Lashley's coming out next. All right, we got a half an hour left of Monday Night Raw. Who won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal? We will find out this Sunday. All right, Lashley and Leo are out to the ring, going to commercial break. Do some retweetings. Thanks again for that, Acer. You're always tweeting my shit.
What is this? Some kind of one-of-a-kind Hawaiian vacation? Kind of. Sweet, fluffy King's Hawaiian buns on 3 new Arby's sandwiches. Smokehouse brisket, the big
Hawaiian sandwiches. Man, I'm ready to go. I need a vacation, y'all.
This is how Arby's does Hawaii.
Did the island thing look real?
I don't think so. Mahalo for asking. Arby's, we have the meat for sandwiches.
Arby's has Hawaiian sandwiches now? Okay, fine.
Do what you had to do. Then what? Then what? I supposed to God whistling your strong right hand. And then what?
Glenn, you just got in from the Pacers and Pistons? Like you went to the arena to watch the game? Where do you live? Indianapolis or Detroit? Where was the game? I'm a Pistons fan. Catherine, I think your green-haired kissing cousin is in the frickin' Battle Royal, isn't he? Or maybe they forgot about him. He might be setting up the ring.
Switch and get an unlimited plan with the new Galaxy S10e, lease included, no trade-in required.
Hey, go grab a case of your new Honda hammer.
Savings worth celebrating. Save big on Hyundai sedans and SUVs.
That guy was very excited. Mike Witt, thanks again. What match kicks off Mania? You say Ray vs. Joe? Somebody on Saturday, when I was doing the live stream, mentioned Brian and Kofi. And my initial instinctive reaction was like, no, I don't think so. They can't do that. And then I'm like, well, maybe they could. I mean, if you want the fans, if you want the crowd to be as hot as humanly possible, then you might want to do that title switch in the opening match just to get the crowd reaction you want, especially if you have multiple title changes planned for the show. You know, that might be the best place for it. Gives Kofi the ultimate moment with the ultimate fan reaction. Fans are going to be jacked in that opening match, and they'll be going nuts for him. You know, if you put that match later on, you still have the plans to put the belt on Kofi, but the match comes late in the card after a whole bunch of great shit. Maybe you get a little bit of burnout from the fans, and Kofi doesn't get the response that WWE is looking for. So I'm not totally against Kofi and Bryan opening up the show. Styles and Orton is another possibility. I think Orton and Seth opened 31, right? Hasn't Styles might have even opened a WrestleMania himself. Didn't he work with Jericho or Shane, or one of those matches were the opening? But there's been plenty of WrestleManias where big matches have opened the show. Daniel Bryan and Sheamus, Edge and Alberto Del Rio, or maybe they didn't open the show. Maybe they went on second. Daniel Bryan and Triple H. So they're not above doing that. TakeOver is going to be crazy, man. 4 Pacific start for the Hall of Fame. I got to work that day. I'm hoping I'll be home by 4. I'm trying. This wasn't the same music that Lashley used during his first run, right? But we might get the Demon announcement here. The fact that he's doing a in-ring promo or interview. Maybe Demon Finn Balor appears on the screen or something. No, WrestleMania 31 was the IC ladder match, not Money in the Bank. You're right, Dustin. It was a ladder match, but Daniel Bryan won that, I think. Yeah, and Edge and Alberto Del Rio opened, and then Edge retired either the next night or the week after on Raw. Caden Champ, I'm going to be live after TakeOver. I'm not going to react to the show. I'm going to do enough reacting on Sunday for WrestleMania, so I'll be up after TakeOver to do a live stream discussing it.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious? You just saw it for yourself. You just saw it. What happened last week was a fluke. Finn didn't even pin Bob. He didn't pin him. Listen, come this Sunday,
Easy, Leo Rush.
isn't gonna have to deal with dead weight Jinder Mahal. Our only concern after WrestleMania is where the after party is gonna be in New York City. Because it sure as hell isn't gonna be here in DC.
Okay, but what about the rumors that Finn's alter ego, the Demon, is going to be the one to show up at WrestleMania?
Oh, they are talking about the Demon. Well, then we're definitely going to see the Demon.
For a long time. So you think that I'm scared of some little Irish fairy tale? You're out of your mind. Finn Balor is the demon.
Hey, Bobby Lashley, how about try not talking? That would be real good. I think you'd be good at it.
Finn Balor every single time. Hey, Bobby.
And what exactly is happening with the eyebrows there?
Bobby, I would consider some concern.
Oh, he's going to be the Demon. Look, the screen's even glitching.
Demons.
Oh, yeah. All right, we're definitely seeing the Demon at WrestleMania. Thank God.
WrestleMania. My demon.
Now he's going to be the demon when he comes back, right? Man, he put that paint on fast. Sweet. I'm ready to see the demon at WrestleMania. I've been waiting like 3 years for this. That's going to be awesome. Leo Rush is your spirit animal.
Angle's Hall of Fame career ends this Sunday at WrestleMania, but for the first time in almost 5 years, Angle's longtime friend Rey Mysterio competes on his behalf against Angle's WrestleMania opponent, Baron Corbin.
All right, Mysterio and Corbin are up next. That is going to be our main, I'm guessing. Has to be. We're 25 minutes till the top of the hour, till the end.
Because I was born that way. From this point forward, I'm going to start doing things for me.
That World Cup trophy is a lot prettier than the Andre the Giant Battle Royal trophy. I will too, man. I got to get some sleep on Saturday night too. WrestleMania Sunday is going to be a long day, and I'm on the West Coast, so everything is early for me. The kickoff for me starts at 2 o'clock. I got just enough time to kind of wake up, shit, shower, and shave, have some lunch. I'm ready to rock and roll.
WrestleMania, streaming live on WWE Network this Sunday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. As always, WWE Network is free for new subscribers.
Yeah, I'm hoping we get Cena at the end of this here. It's the only thing that can save this Raw. I mean, the Raw hasn't been bad. That women's segment is the best thing I think I've ever fucking seen in my life. But the rest are, I'm not so sure.
It starts with an all-new Visit Misfits, followed by the premiere of Growing Up Chrisley, tomorrow starting at 10.
There's another, there's a Chrisley spinoff.
So what if he's eyeing your shrimp? He's got a sad fish sandwich. Trade you. Get Popeye's butterfly shrimp taco box with 8 crispy shrimp or my Zerp and Derp for just $5.
I wish y'all could see my cat, Tito, on the couch right now. He looks like he's playing dead. He's like on all fours and he's like up, but he's completely asleep. He actually did flinch when I said his name. Jesus, Spaz. Easy. Thanks for the $2. There's a few of us cat lovers in the wrestling community. I don't think any of us fuck our cats. That would be rough on the cats. Potentially rough on yourself, too, if they have claws. I don't recommend it. Thanks, Jeffrey. Thanks for the love on the top 10. Hopefully you agreed with it. All right, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Still got a pretty decent audience in here. Trying to get them subs up. Pushing 30,000 on the channel.
Mom, Dad, Grandma, and her friend Randy, who seems to be a little more than a friend.
As the #1 choice of hospitals, Pamper Swaddlers is 2 times softer and wraps.
Yeah, I guess I should be lucky that I'm in. I'm saying like I'm on the West Coast. It's hard for me because it's all so early. But that's actually better because I don't have to stay up till the middle of the night. And the funny thing is, I should be on the East Coast because I stay up all night anyway. So for me, WrestleMania will end, I don't know, 9 o'clock or something like that, and I got the whole night ahead of me, where everybody else has got to go to bed. And if you got a daytime job and you got to wake up in the morning, and WrestleMania goes to 1:30 in the AM, yeah, you're gonna be tired.
Burger King's BK Cafe, enjoy your favorite coffee in different ways, like brewed coffee in any size for just 50 cents.
Oh, that sucks, Mao Wrestling. I used to be deathly allergic to cats for the longest time, and then eventually I just had them around me so much it's gone away. Now I can put my whole face right in their belly and I won't even sneeze or anything. But back in the, like, 10 years ago, if I even touched a cat, I would break out. Hives and shit.
Geico's a company I can trust. With over 75 years of great savings and service. Now that's a win-win. Switch to Geico. Enjoy
Yeah, and the fans over in the UK, like Reese. Yeah, you guys got to stay up super late. Yeah, drink some caffeine, 5-hour energies, eat your Wheaties, all that good stuff. Oh yes, by all means, let's replay the Gronk involvement in the Battle Royal because we all need to see that. Gronk. How long before he's at the Performance Center working out? All right, Intercontinental title. Demon and Lashley. All right, here comes Ray. That's pretty funny. Joey G. And true. Demon Balor plus Bobby Lashley equals Boogeyman. That's fucking hilarious. I'll tweet that. That's pretty funny. There you go. I tweeted a screenshot of that super chat. Still got to sign that contract tomorrow. Don't count your chickens.
Takes on the animal Batista, but Triple H loses. Triple H is forced to retire from in-ring competition.
Roman Reigns is the in over his head. Another ambush attack by Drew McIntyre tonight. It's the big dog versus the Scottish psychopath at WrestleMania.
Oh, damn, I should have tagged you in that, Joey. Sorry. They're running through the whole WrestleMania card here, I guess. I think Samoa Joe's going to retain against Ray. I think Dominic is going to get his ass kicked. Dominic's going to be there, like in the front row, and Joe will choke him out or something. Something like that's going to happen. I hate your fucking theme music so bad, I'm gonna go take a piss. Be right back.
Is now focused on Rey Mysterio. But it's 6 nights this coming Sunday at WrestleMania. Baron Corbin faces Kurt Angle in Kurt Angle's farewell match. Corbin wants to ruin the party. He can find the opportunity in front of Baron Corbin, not only this Sunday, but tonight. The ability to defeat Rey Mysterio, one of the greatest of all time, a surefire Hall of Famer, and Kurt Angle, who's already a Hall of Famer, in a span of 6 nights. That is a resume a lot of superstars would be happy to retire
It's
with.
fucking 80 degrees in my house. It is
Think
hot.
that Baron Corbin has what it takes to take out Rey Mysterio tonight.
Yeah, I certainly do.
Based off of what?
his accolades that our ring announcer Mike Roll.
Which I feel like he's probably paid off to read off.
All right, it's WrestleMania week. We'll have one more Frosty before calling it a night. We got 15 minutes left of Monday Night Raw.
One of the greatest in-ring competitors of all time. Do you honestly think Mysterio
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
running, being the general manager of anything? Well, Rey Mysterio, nonetheless, the biggest little man in history.
There we go.
WWE
Now I'm ready. Ready for the main event.
WWE champion has had many memorable moments in WrestleMania. Who will ever forget 2006 when he beat Randy Orton and his now good buddy Kurt Angle in a
I'll professionally cover the song. Yeah, you guys are going to help me write the lyrics.
championship.
Can't be hard. All right, 15 minutes left in this match. Here's what I'm saying here. It's the go-home show. It's the last Raw. Are we just going to get a simple victory, a Corbin win or a Mysterio win, and that's it? It goes off the air? No. You got to have something. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I've never wanted to see John Cena more in my life. Oh, commercial. What a surprise.
I don't know if we should kiss. I mean, you're a zombie.
But I'm kind of hot.
Break through your allergies. People everywhere are
I've liked some of the screenshots I've gotten tonight.
drowsy allergy relief. Start strong and stay strong for 24 hours. Get back to the moment with Allegra. Yoshi flips into a new adventure on Nintendo Switch. You can run and jump through a colorful, crafted world.
That's fine. I'm glad you got. I didn't know you guys enjoyed me singing that so much. I'll try to sing it more.
Good karaoke later, and you're gonna sing.
Jimmy, this is your house?
I know, it's not much, but it's home. Right, kids?
This one is tiny like a
This one is tiny like a
giant.
child.
It's good to be surrounded by what matters the most. Home and auto bundle for Progressive.
Sweetie, please, play for us.
Oh, no, I could. Okay.
Man, we better see Cena. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna be bummed. Guess we can still see him at WrestleMania, but are we really gonna get
You can with Bounce Dryer Shake.
Cena not showing up tonight? Are we gonna get this as the last thing we see before WrestleMania on Raw at least? Mysterio and Corbin? Unless Joe hits the ring and attacks Rey, and then Angle comes out and starts fighting with Corbin, and I don't know how they can end this. We got 12 minutes left. I guess we'll find out.
Cemetery, directed by Kevin Kelch, Dennis Whitmire, rated R.
What if I introduce you to my family now? What if I have a cousin in the big city? I could go visit my cousin that lives off the grid.
I don't care what color John Cena's shirt is, as long as he's there.
The all-new built for speed RAV4 hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
Okay, Catherine, sounds like a good idea. Candy Crush. I remember getting a bunch of, when I was on Facebook, of getting, like, notifications for that. What the hell is Candy Crush? Do you crush candy? That's a good idea, Mike Witt. I might actually do that. I actually thought about going, because it's close by. Tickets to Vegas are $100, but I got too much going on. I got 2 vacations I'm taking here in just a couple weeks. I can't go to that. But yeah, maybe live streaming All Elite. I still got to find out how to even watch Double or Nothing.
7? No way. You say 3? Don't insult my cards, bro. Hurry in for Sonic Nights. New 149 ice cream cookie sandwiches and half-price shakes after 8. Was awesome. They never thought it could get even more awesomer. There's that crazy couple, Mike and Bree. I did not expect it to be this far from the network that
Jesus. He tanned himself that much?
my foot down. The foot was down. Comes the family all night long. We're gonna go over. Oh my gosh. This and This Is returns tomorrow to a screen near you on USA.
Some screenshots are starting to come in now. Let's give those some retweets.
Sunday at WrestleMania, Rey Mysterio battles Samoa Joe for the United States Championship.
The girl in the front row looks like a Paige look-alike.
Year to year, watching Baron Corbin do some damage to his challenger this Sunday. I guarantee you, Kurt Angle is watching as well and has to be impressed with what Baron Corbin is doing to Mysterio here tonight. You say impressed, I say terrified. Kurt Angle's got to realize the situation at hand. Kurt could be humiliated and embarrassed at WrestleMania, the grandest stage of last match ever. Exactly. There's no redemption after that. That is just a sad final chapter to a great story. And look at now, Corbin trying to...
God, does Kurt Angle's final opponent really have to be Baron Corbin? Does it have to be that way? Come on, universe. Help a brother out.
Except for maybe you.
Ooh, careful, Ray. Watch your knees, boy. Damn.
Again on the attack.
Do have to agree with you though, Graves. I don't know if this was smart for Mysterio to step in the ring this close to his match at WrestleMania.
Corbin out targeting the knee that I believe Mysterio treated as he came off the top rope.
Oh, Jared, I knew about that. I remember Dusty's last tweet. I knew that he tweeted Becky Lynch. I've known that for years. Yeah, he tweeted that a few days before he died, I guess, or a couple weeks maybe. The tweet was kind of weird, a little bit gibberish, but he said something about Lynch and she's the star of the future, and she got a chance to prove him right on Sunday. I think she will. But pretty fitting that that was his last tweet. Or it's fitting now. It wasn't fitting a couple years ago.
You're not getting out any better than you went in. And Baron Corbin continues to push Mysterio, driving him into the barricade. Hey, Rey Mysterio put himself in this situation tonight. He came down to the ring, took up for his friend Angle, challenged Corbin to a match. Not so much if it's the knee of Mysterio or his ankle. There seems to be favoring his right ankle pretty severely. Either way, it does not bode well for Rey.
Well, Mike Witt, 100% I'm going to agree with you if this show just ends with this match and it goes off the air. If Cena comes out and does something with Angle, then great. We got 8 minutes to figure that out. Otherwise, you're 100% right. The girls' brawl and all that should have been the close of the show. That should have ended this. With the cop cars driving away, that would have been the perfect way to end it. So if they just go with a normal dumb match here, then that was a missed opportunity. You're right. Yeah, this Sunday, Big Cat, we're going to be here together. I'll be streaming Friday nights as well after NXT, but Sunday will be the big day. I'm going to be up here for many, many hours.
And Rey, one of the great underdogs in the history of WWE, trying to fight back here. Rey rolls through, Corbin to the face. But does Rey have anything left? I can't tell if Rey's really playing possum or if he's really banged up, but he's about to be worse. I think he's banged up as Rey went to the ropes.
I won't even be on Sunday. I probably won't even be drinking any beer until at least halfway through the show. I'll just be sitting here chilling with you guys.
Baron Corbin, vicious and growing more and more confident.
Yeah, we are running out of time. We are 7 minutes till the top of the hour, according to my clock.
Sunday at WrestleMania. He's heading into the ring against a very dangerous man. A very dangerous man, a very motivated man. Look at the athleticism and speed. Mysterio
Mysterio gets taken out.
runs into the clothesline by Corbin. And Baron Corbin is enjoying this in what has become a very uncomfortable situation. Baron Corbin's going to savor every second of this. This is an opportunity to not...
I think I'm gonna watch some classic WrestleManias tonight. I'm even happy. I'm even relatively caught up on a lot of my work. I got all my videos done for this week. I even have a couple videos I want to have uploaded while I'm gone on vacation, so it won't really feel like I'm gone, except for missing a live stream. But for the most part, I might chill out tonight and put on some classic Mania matches. And just get myself in the mood. Love this time of year. And the next two watch-alongs that I have coming up tomorrow and Wednesday, during the watch-alongs I mentioned a lot of my personal memories of like the particular matches I was watching. So I share plenty of memories this week. And make sure you check out my top 10 that I did a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to get that one up early so it can simmer on the channel during WrestleMania season. My top 10 WrestleManias. All the links are right up in the top right there. So watch some of my videos this week. And subscribe. And tell all your friends to subscribe. And like the video. Our likes are still low. 153. Not horrible. I'm not even watching this main event because it's pissing me off. We got less than 5 minutes here to get something done on Raw. See, I'd like to see Ray score a quick victory, and then Cena comes out and says, Corbin, you're not worthy of facing Kurt Angle. I'll take your place.
Desperation is what it is, Renee. Uh-oh. Man just swung away by Corbin.
Well, if USA Network, maybe they can give WWE an extra 2 minutes. Y'all better wrap this up. 3.5 minutes left.
Launches himself, and there goes Corbin. And Mysterio now trying to pick up the pace. While round and round, little tilt-the-world DDT by Mysterio.
I'm going to get off the chat in case y'all spoil anything for me.
Shoulders down and a kick at it, too. There's still fight left in Rey Mysterio. Mysterio's made a career of digging down deep, of coming back when his back's against the wall, the ninth inning rally, so to speak, and Mysterio looking to do it again here tonight.
They never even announced Brutus Beefcake, did they, tonight? Did they even mention it on Monday Night Raw? Maybe it was an April Fool's joke. Maybe I was in the bathroom or something.
Mysterio still in it. Whoa, went for the home run. And Mysterio.
All right, setting him up for the 619. We got 2.5 minutes left in the show here. Is he going to West Coast pop him and pin him?
Totally derailed Baron's road to WrestleMania. Ray heading up to the top rope.
Frog splash he went for, and he missed.
Corbin out of the way just in time.
Angle's got to run out here or something.
Watching Rey Mysterio's rally for the moment. Ray went for it all. Baron Corbin rolling out of harm's way. Jam-packed crowd here tonight in Washington, D.C. watching Corbin versus Mysterio 6 nights away.
Y'all got like 2 minutes left.
Mania, where Corbin faces Kurt Angle and Angle's farewell match, and Mysterio faces Samoa Joe for the United States Championship. Corbin can smell victory.
I feel like Ray's going to
Look at the WrestleMania
roll him up here or something.
And look at Ray fighting back, though. Ray with the right hands. Corbin could be in trouble.
Chipping away at Corbin.
Oh,
Deep six. Is it enough?
that's got to be it. It is. And Corbin wins? WWE, you're going to end Raw like this? The go-home show, I have to look at this fucker's face as Raw goes off the air? I guess I should give up on John Cena. Baron Corbin, we hate you. This show's gonna go off the air, isn't it? Like this. Why didn't the women... Yeah, Mike, you were right after all, dude. Why didn't the women main event this? Why wasn't that whole crazy batshit segment, right? The last thing we saw. Is Angle coming out? Somebody's behind him. Angle. Was it put him in the ankle lock on the stage? Snap his ankle, then he can't compete, and then you need a new opponent. Corbin's tapping. This is how they chose to go off the air tonight? This is terrible. At least Nicholas's dad is out there to get some order, control of the situation. Yeah, that final segment was WWE's April Fool's joke to us. Now they're showing the replay of the girls. Yeah, just show this again. I could watch this whole thing again. That was great. The cop saying calm down. I just can't get enough of that shit. Hysterical. Yeah, Clyde, I agree. That was underwhelming to say the very least. Winner take all. Yeah, I don't think it was necessarily a trash show. I just think it was a shit ending. Real shit ending. Why didn't they do that with the girls at the end there? Like, what's going on? Man, oh man. Oh, wow. Well, that's it. Raw's in the books. We have SmackDown tomorrow, and then that is it. We are, we're ready. We're on the home stretch to WrestleMania. Exactly. Why wasn't Angle arrested? Becky and Ronda and Charlotte were all sent off to jail. Kurt's totally fine. Yeah, Baron Corbin. I think WWE heard my video today, and they're like, all right, if that's what he thinks, that's what we'll give him. It might be my fault. I'm sorry. If I had anything to do with this, I apologize in advance. Yeah, I thought we had some big enough announcements in this. I liked the simplicity of Batista's promo. I liked that Stephanie came out and didn't make a big deal about anything. She didn't come down to the ring and take 20 minutes to announce something very simple. She came right out to the ramp, announced that it'll be a winner-take-all match in the main event of WrestleMania between the three women. We had a tag team title match on the show. The Demon was announced to be at WrestleMania. We had the amazing women's segment with Ronda and Becky and Charlotte beating the Riot Squad, and then having that legendary brawl that's going to go down in history of one of the greatest things we've ever seen on Raw. And then they end it in like the worst way ever. So I think the show was filled with enough good moments and some big news to make it like an acceptable, passable go home Raw, but ending it like that, come on. I'm already extremely uncomfortable with Angle facing Baron Corbin as it is. You know, and I'm holding out hope, and I'm in this crazy, I have this sense of denial coming over me. Like, I do not want to accept this match. I'm insistent that John Cena comes out here at some point and replaces Baron shit-faced Corbin, but I don't think it's going to happen. It looks like we're getting that match. Fine. Whatever. At the end of the day, I'm still excited for WrestleMania. I'm still ready for it. It's still going to be a kick-ass fucking time all week long. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel. I am going to get out of here, though. I'm going to go ahead and peace out and let you all talk amongst yourselves and surf around YouTube and see what everybody else is saying about the show. Make sure you follow me over on Twitter. I will be extremely vocal over there all week long talking about WrestleMania. Stay subscribed to the channel. Click that little bell so you can get notified when all of my videos are coming up. Probably tomorrow morning. I've got the video done. I'll wait until the morning. 8-9 hours from now, I'll go ahead and release my first watch-along. And then on Wednesday, there will be another one. Thursday, I'll be up here with WrestleMania and TakeOver predictions. After TakeOver on Friday, I'll be live streaming right here in front of your face. You'll get another watch-along on Saturday. And then, of course, Sunday, all day long for the entire WrestleMania card. I'll be live reacting. You're going to get 7 or 8 hours of me. I hope you're ready. So, yeah, that's it. Y'all have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and have some downtime. Y'all be good, and I will catch you tomorrow for a brand new watch-along. Take care. Peace.